It is
shake it.
having a whole moment. This is how I broke my screen a minute ago.
Yeah, fair enough.
Connect up for a second. So, we are at Dragon Con. I am currently fiddling with my Osmo Mobile. So, sorry about the shake it.
Shake it.
It is
Shake it.
having a whole moment. This is how I broke my screen a minute ago.
This right here is how it happened.
Yep.
Officer, this one right here.
Do me a favor, will you check my stream and make sure my headphones are doing the thing?
Sure.
There we go. Another Osmo man.
Just another Osmo moment.
And I think,
Like I was blinking red, like, no, please, God, don't.
let's flip you all around so you can watch. We are now a part of the, this is the other good ride at Dragon Con, the wait line. So I hope everyone is having a happy Friday. We are going to start doing streaming. We got here and I realized I didn't charge 2 of my 3 Osmo batteries. So we're gonna have the Osmo until it dies. And then we're gonna switch over to something else.
You're not showing us live. Oh, you're live now.
Can you hear me though?
Hi. What?
Because I got AirPods this morning and I just want to make sure that like my audio is coming through because we've had this issue in the past where for whatever reason my audio doesn't. Hi. The one good thing about everybody waiting in the line is you get to like walk past all the cool costumes.
Yeah, check it out.
Well, yeah, they do. So this is the entrance to the Hyatt. This is one of the 4 hotels. The Hyatt, the Hilton, and the Marriott have been the original 3. No audio?
Yeah, audio, but no, you're good.
Okay. So I have audio. Awesome. I love my husband.
Yeah, I think that you are going through your AirPods, so you're good.
Good. So the Hyatt, the Hilton, and the Marriott have been the kind of flagship hotels probably for about 10 to 15 years now. About, 3-4 years ago they added the Sheraton?
I think it was 5 years ago now.
5 years they added the Sheraton. Probably about 3-4 years, maybe it was the Westin they added. But there's now five full hotels of Dragon Con. And then they eventually broke the dealer's room and the exhibit halls, which is where you buy all your stuff and you meet the authors and tiny Anna. Last year when our baby Meeple was super tiny, I wanted to dress him up as a baby Superman and be Invader Zim and be Martha Kent and John Kent.
Fantastic.
I thought that would be a lot of fun. The problem with having an infant at con is he did not want to be at con, he wanted to be asleep. So, they always do a blood drive. That is one of the things that we all might as well. So we have entered on the main floor of the Hyatt. We are now on our way into the bowels. And as you can see, this is what... Whoop! And it died. 1 second, let me unhook my Osmo. See kids, always charge your batteries. Even if you think they're charged, always charge your batteries. This is how you get into trouble. So, oh my God, I love that necklace.
Daft Punk guys give me life.
Daft Punk. So we're gonna take a moment, and I am going to find somewhere where I can rest my backpack.
Yeah.
And I believe there is a chair or bench in here in this corner. Oh, there is not. They removed it. Oh, chairs. Oh, a table. That's even better because it's like head height. We've got a Jane. Always a fan favorite. We have a queue lined up for one of the main ballrooms. I just want to give a shout out to David Tennant, not that he will ever see this. The way in which David Tennant has improved the cosplay with his, will you fold that up and put that in the back? With three of his characters, there is the 10th Doctor, who wore a suit, Crowley from Good Omens, who wore a suit, and then there is, God, what was his name? Kilgrave from Jessica Jones, who wore a suit. I will say all of the skinny little nerd boys dress much nicer now.
They do, it's not wrong.
And I just want to shout out and thank him for improving the cosplay and, in honesty, the desire to bathe at con.
True, because you can't wear a suit without
having a shower. Can't wear a suit and be stinky, which is something that
it's against,
in previous years was a real issue at con.
It's against God's will. What are we doing?
So we're currently looking at the schedule because we went through and flagged things
what are
we
you
wanted
doing
to do.
New Year's? Dragon Con.
And
all right, so
we're gonna see.
We've missed the little by dress of genres.
That's fine. That was Mark Shepard.
Oh.
They refer to him as the little black dress of sci-fi and fantasy because he's literally in
it's
every
true. He's
show,
in everything, yeah.
even if it's a bit part.
Kim and Samantha. Okay, so there's an author signing.
Yeah, but I didn't bring any of my Butcher books. Awesome Women in Digital Media. Hey, that's that.
That's that digital media
the digital track we wanted to get in.
I hear you, but let's see what's going. What's going on? Events. It's 11.
Because basically, whatever panel we go into next.
The 5 Horsemen of the Future Global Apocalypse. Gonna pass just for don't want to be sad reasons.
CPR training.
David Tennant at 11:30.
Yeah, but that's what
that line was.
I promise you that line is the line outside.
That's what that line was, yeah.
And again, like we were saying, for people who are doing Dragon Con or doing this convention for the first time,
City of Heroes is back? Whoa.
Don't bother sitting in line for the big name because you will lose half your day that way.
High voltage displays?
You want to. What is high voltage displays?
Oh, Nixies and stuff like that. I have no idea what that means. I'm going to step away before I offend somebody. Let's talk about Crunch, baby. Let's talk about you and me.
I've got one streamer. Hello.
It might be.
I doubt.
Benny Bin Bin? Or is it you? Hey, buddy. Buck Rogers.
Is that our Kenty Poo?
Could be Kent also. I know he's up and playing WoW because he's a degenerate.
Don't worry, I'll play WoW with you tomorrow, Kenty Poo. Don't know if it's you, but
I wish.
Well, you're level 16. I've got to catch up.
You're gonna catch up in like an hour and a half. That's how long it took me.
We're trying to get to the level where we can run Dead Mines.
Yeah, which is like 20, I think. 18 to 20.
I think it's 15.
There's level 21 bosses at the like I wouldn't think.
Yeah,
21.
but you're also in a group of 5 level 15 to 16s.
Yeah, fair enough.
And this is why you always go in with a healer, which, by the way, I play a priest, a human priest, which is awesome.
Priest and tank combo. What up? Not a whole lot going on that we care
there's
about.
Not a lot going on right now, which is surprising. Maybe
Oh
we
wow,
should just.
Jake the Snake Roberts. With Jake the Snake Roberts is here. That's amazing.
Maybe we should just go post up somewhere and people watch.
We can. Let's
We can set the stream to.
I mean, not a whole lot is going against David Tennant is what's up.
Yeah, they paid a lot of money to have David Tennant here. They're not gonna.
They're not gonna schedule against it.
Yeah.
No one's gonna schedule against it.
And in all honesty, everyone is in the David Tennant thing. Because again, you either love the Doctor, you either love Jessica Jones, or you either love Good Omens, which Oh my God, there was a Good Omens cosplay last night, and he had the like
Yeah.
the snake sideburns. And
That
I
was pretty
like,
good.
You make me happy.
Charmed fan panel. Urban fantasy remixes.
Yeah, but that's new Charmed. That's not original Charmed.
Why not Urb?
Which nothing against new Charmed. I just haven't watched it.
Yeah.
So I don't have any
Solo, a Star Wars fan panel.
affiliation there.
Cybersecurity.
Skepticism 101.
I think our look of skepticism meant we didn't need the 101. Maybe the 102, but not the 101. Okay, so let's look at Noon. Noon, we've got...
A lot of photo sessions.
Steam Boy? I don't know. Oh, that's an anime.
Yeah.
It's watching an anime. Gigi
And that's the other thing.
Esley.
Like, you can come to con and
Mark Shepard is taking photos with
watch
people. That might be worth.
a movie or a TV show
sure he's
or an
in charge,
anime you have a hard time finding. But then you've wasted like... Well, I can't say wasted. You've
realizing-
lost 2 hours to 2.5 hours of con. Like, con is something you can only do once a year. Steam Boy is something you could probably do.
Yeah, but
once a
watching it
month.
in a group is fun sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it is. You do get the theater setting.
Okay, it really kicks up at 1. 1 is where... Where's your pop socket?
I didn't get the pop socket
Oh, okay.
because I realized I have a magnetic holder on the back of my phone.
Oh, yeah, I would've killed that.
And I would need to put the pop socket right where it
The
is, and then
sadness.
I can't use it in my
sadness
my
of
car.
the
I was
pandas.
like, no. The ability to... Mary Poppins Returns. I don't understand why that has an entire
Kids track.
panel.
Because it's kids.
Oh, it's kids track. That's cute.
Geekapella.
Help my kids want to cosplay. Maybe we should go to that.
Right. For me.
Well, okay, so what I find makes life easier having a kid for Halloween costumes
Building
is if I can't find the
worlds.
costume in his size, I will get one size up, and then I will tailor it to fit him.
Altered Carbon and Science of Immorality.
We have a
Mortality.
Charmander costume I've got to let
Basically
out.
the same thing. Not a whole lot today. Q&A the McElroys.
Oh, social media
Oh,
news
wow.
and
They're
disaster.
doing
How do they mix?
Cool. The McElroys are doing a Q&A today at Con.
Who are they?
That's the show. I should be working tonight, but I'm not.
He has today off.
Shout out to David for taking the bullet on that one. And Sarah, for that matter.
Superheroes in Japan.
It's weird. The Supernatural cast, that's going to be nobody.
Oh, but hold on. Yeah, it's Samantha Smith and Kim Rhodes.
I'm sure that was more people originally. And,
Well-
and then Jim Shepard was like, pass.
Hold on. I know that J Squared, they do the convention circuit, but they tend to do the
Costume.
supernatural specific conventions. So, like, they don't go to Comic-Con. To my knowledge, they don't go to Comic-Con.
Oh, and Amy Garcia
and
and
they've
Dee Dee
never
Woodside
been to
are here.
Dragon Con. But I know they go to, there's a supernatural convention in Italy. I know they go to. Oh no, dude!
Do
if
Italians
we could
just
go,
love Supernatural?
Oh God, you have no idea.
I do
It's
not.
like it's like Hasselhoff in Germany.
Wow.
I'm not even
All
joking.
right.
It's
Well,
ridiculous.
That's real life.
But there's like a really popular one in Italy, and they do the Texas conventions because they live in that area.
Okay, because I'm looking at this, I'm realizing that like none of these. Here, let's take a look at what's on your schedule. If there's anything dueling. Nope, not my schedule. My schedule's empty because I'm the worst. Photo session for Lucifer, which is
The
Amy Garcia and
Lucifer
DB Woodside. Gear for the Infinite Filmmaker.
That could be fun.
Could be. No So Cosplay.
That could also be fun.
Supernatural cast, which is just Kim Rhodes.
Which I cannot remember who Kim Rhodes plays. Like, for the life of
On
me.
Lucifer?
No, on Supernatural.
Oh, Supernatural. I don't know. I haven't
no
watched
idea.
it very many seasons.
And that's mostly
Getting
because
started
I'm bad
with
with
streaming,
names.
Twitch
I don't
101. I'm going to skip the 101. I'm going to go to the 102. An hour with Jim Butcher.
Yeah, we can stalk Butcher. It'll be.
It's not bad.
I mean,
but that's
he's
at,
got new stories. He finished the book.
but that's at 4 o'clock.
Okay.
So here's what I'm going to do. And if you want to walk with me, that's great. I'm going to go back over to the gaming section and see if I can jump in that LARP that Robert's playing in. And that's from 1 to 3. So that'll be 2 hours of time before the Butcher thing.
Yeah, but I don't want to.
You want to walk over there?
No, I just don't want to play in that.
Yeah, but I do.
Okay. I'll walk with you.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to walk with
Yeah.
me, that's cool.
Okay, let's travel. I'll walk with you, and then that'll give me. Oh, Jessica Jones. Let us flip you around. Okay, flip. I love your cosplay. She's even staying in character. It's awesome.
One of the Baldwins.
Okay. All right.
What's this line for, I wonder? Take a look.
I don't know. So we have a queue that has
Small queue.
begun to queue. It is for the Regency Friday. what
Extras
time is it?
casting.
11. Oh, they're casting for extras.
That's awesome.
I mean, that's
a
actually a
really
really
smart
smart
idea.
idea. Like, it's having like an open casting call
Yeah.
for extras at Dragon Con.
That's really smart.
People who are local to Atlanta.
Debbie's here for that. But she is.
I love my husband. He's like, I wonder if blah blah is here. And then you go, wait a second, you know these people? Because he works rock and roll, so he's used to the film industry.
Yeah, I do enough rock shows that like get filmed that I know all the casting directors and DPs. At least they work in this town.
All right. These stairs are infamous.
Oh yes.
You only go down them.
She does not have time for that. She is trucking, making it work, making it happen.
Like, not only are they steep, but there's a ton of them. Whoop. All right. Usually they have a cop right here to let you across. I guess they've given up on that plan. Because I like rules, we're going to the crosswalk. My husband picks on me because literally I have this whole
One
thing
does not
about people
simply
crossing at the crosswalk and people not wanting to cross at the crosswalk that is less than 5 feet from them.
You know what's funny? Now I think about it, I remember last year I was like accidentally standing in the wrong line because I was standing in line for
Here, come stand on this side. This way you're by the mic.
Okay. Last year I was standing in the wrong line. It's actually kind of funny because I thought I was standing in line for like something to do with Stargate,
Yeah,
and it turns out I was in the Blizzard line, like Blizzard Entertainment.
yeah.
And if I remember correctly, what they were doing was they were announcing WoW Classic, which just came out like this week, and we've been playing.
Yeah.
Or
I
really,
told-
we've been sitting in queue.
Yeah, we've been sitting in queue. So it's really funny because they have a LAN set up here at Dragon Con, which is...
Are we going for Crosswalk? Or are we going the wrong?
Oh, we're going the wrong way.
Turning.
Ah! Now we get to be salmon. We were 100% going towards the Hilton.
Yep.
Okay.
You said gaming, and you automatically associate the Hilton with gaming.
Yeah, it's
That's
a problem.
Okay. It makes sense.
Now that's a prop.
It's a prop and a half.
Yeah, she's got the TARDIS,
Yeah.
and she's got a bunch of people who have been on the TARDIS. There. Who have been on Doctor Who. They have signed the TARDIS.
Excuse us.
Always be polite. Let wheelchairs through. It sucks to be in a situation where you can't walk without people like trying to run you over.
Yeah, so this is the line for David Tennant, I'll bet.
This is the David Tennant line.
I would bet.
Hold on. Here's how you can test this theory. Hey, what are y'all in line for?
Males, heroes of sci-fi and fantasy.
Oh, yeah.
Jim Butcher, Brandon Sanderson.
Okay, cool.
That's the Expanse.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
Thank you.
gotcha.
Okay, so we were wrong. It is not David Tennant.
It's Butcher.
It is Jim Butcher. Again, Jim Butcher oh my God, I am in love with the Sailor Man in front of us. Jim Butcher has now released his peace talks, which, if you read Jim Butcher, just being able to say that sentence, you understand me.
Let me be very clear. If every single question to Jim Butcher this weekend is not, when the fuck is Peace Talks coming out?
Hold on,
Then
hold
something's gone
on,
wrong with our fandom.
hold on. They have finished it. It is at,
Wednesday comes.
hold on, it is at the publishers, and as of right now, there is no publication date.
Oh,
But
bro is,
hold on, but I promise you, That is getting pushed through as fast as it can because I'm sure
because they like money.
he's just tired of answering the "I'm still writing it" question.
Yeah. He probably finished it just like
Oh, we have another Crowley.
There's gonna be plenty of
This
that.
makes 3. Oh, let's keep a running tab of Crowleys.
That's 3.
Every time you see a Crowley, put a comment in. Oh, 4. Let's see how many we can get up to. We'll pick a new character on Sunday. Today's character is Crowley. I'm really surprised I haven't seen any Azraphels. Like, oh honey, that's what we should do as a couple's characters. I could be Azraphel and you could be Crowley. Or you can be Azraphel and I'll be Crowley.
Either way, really. We switch. Like we do one way on
Friday.
Friday and the other way on Sunday.
I think that would be hilarious.
I agree.
Okay. America's Mart is this way.
So we're going to do this intersection. You're coming towards me just now.
All right.
We'll schedule is, of course, you're going to be on that side, walking forward while your group is going to be walking across the street this way. We'll wait for the next light.
What? Did I miss a Crowley?
No,
I'm
you're
going to shoot you so that you're on
good.
the left
Full
side.
makeup. Sally.
Ooh, where?
Right, buddy.
Hello, everybody's right in front of me.
Turn. Yeah, fair.
I'm also short. I am 5'5.5", which I know is average. However, I hang out with a bunch of people who are 6 foot and forget I'm not. We should do that next year.
Alright.
Build the little sim
Okay.
doodads and just wear that around with normal clothing.
We can also see if the dealer room's open.
Ooh, dealer's room.
Like do 1 second dealer right now and then you come back.
Yeah, I could do that. Here. We have one of our own. See if the dealer's room's open.
I think we have to.
I can't remember if it opens at 10 or at noon. Huh. So you're getting a lot of dealers' rooms questions, huh?
It is what it is.
Are they open?
They've been open for an hour and 17 minutes.
Thank you so
Perfect,
much.
thank
Do you want to do the dealer's room?
Sure.
John Summers?
What's up?
This is our buddy Robert.
Hey. Hey.
Hi,
Get a hug on
we
me.
are live streaming.
There's John.
We are twitching.
Hey, how's it going? John, this is Alexis.
Hi.
Hi, Alexis.
Hello.
Where are you guys going?
We're going to go try and sign up for a D&D game.
Wow.
Come on up. Come on up. Come on up.
Do you want to do that?
It starts at 10.
Give me the selfie stick. I'm gonna go do the dealer's
Okay.
room.
Give me the selfie stick. The most
I-
2019 sentence
Hold
ever
on.
uttered.
I gave him a selfie stick this morning. I was so proud of him. We're twitching,
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
so
No,
it's
no,
just
they
it's
know.
easier.
Yeah, it's right here. You making my Tourette's? Did I pack it? Hold, please.
I am
Oh,
no
this is
longer
how
proud
divorce
of
happened.
him. I'm no longer proud of him.
No, I put it in the padded section.
Yeah, no, my Osmo, I managed to not charge any of my 3 batteries.
Oh no.
So I've got a really nice selfie stick that doesn't function.
Yep.
But that's
Alright,
okay.
Text me if you need anything.
All right, I love you.
Love you.
Do you want me to keep an eye out for anything?
Those movie posters that we've been talking
Movie
about.
posters.
Yep.
Cool.
Thanks.
I'll see y'all. Okay. So now we've done we have dumped John Meeple off with some D&D peoples. let's go do the dealer's room. So, okay, the America's Mart. Short story. There are actually 4 America Mart buildings, I believe. There is, and they're all like America's Mart 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is, I believe, America's Mart 1. And America's Mart 1 is where all of the actual gaming happens. So D&D, tabletops. Wow, that is fantastic. She is the coolest person here, and I mean that in a temperature way, not in a like awesome way. Like, there's the one thing about the really skimpy costuming is it is so hot in Atlanta, it's worth it sometimes. We are heading to building 2. Oh, there's 3 of them. We're heading towards America's Mart building 2, which is where the dealer's room is, the exhibit hall is, and eventually, ideally, we'll be able to expand into America's Mart 3 as we grow, which is the main reason. They used to try to have all of the shopping in the same place as the rest of Dragon Con, and then they got to a point where they realized they just need the ballrooms, that there's not really a good way to keep it all as condensed as they wanted to keep it. Okay. They are. You have to queue up to get in.
On your badge, please go straight to the front door. If you're an artist, please go straight to the front door. Do not stand in the line.
Oh, okay. Random Yeti that has been abandoned. And it's a really nice Yeti, too. So. Oh, that's a good idea. Get a little stick fan. Come on. They need to make the camera flip button a little bigger. Rogue, my favorite character, my favorite XMen. There's always something really nice about the fact that she was not drawn skinny, and she was not drawn kind of generically. She was most definitely a biscuit-fed Southern girl.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
Let's see. Not as much in the costuming. Now, I mean, oh, we have an Ed and an I. Now, the way costuming works at Dragon Con is I've noticed there's like 2 types of costumers or cosplayers. There are the ones that during the day do the quote-unquote easy cosplays. So like your hipster Disney princesses, your like more subtle standardized clothing characters. And then there are the cosplayers that go full tilt. They are here to play, they are gonna look amazing, it is fantastic. Oh my god, this line just keeps going. I'm beginning to be concerned. I mean, this happens every year. That's why typically a lot of people will wait instead of trying to get in the dealer's room like right as they open. Most people will try to do the dealer's room like later in the day just to avoid this line, because once the line is set, oh, a Jack Harkness from Doctor Who. You can tell by which characters I point out what my fandoms are. I don't know what's with the Ahoy twins, but I've seen like 7 of them. I'm gonna have to Google that later just so I know. Hiya. Oh, I should get a Twitch shirt. That would be cool. Yeah, today I'm wearing my Gryffindor Harry Potter shirt. It was really funny because I have an obsession with Hufflepuffs. I love them. I think they're darling. I think they're fabulous. I want to be a Hufflepuff. Like, if I got to pick my own house, it'd be Hufflepuff. Every time I take the test. Ooh, an old school death. Every time I take the Pottermore quiz, it's like 100% Gryffindor. Every time. I was so mad about it. John is like, no, that tracks. You are a Gryffindor. There is no question about that. He is a Ravenclaw. I just want to be like, seriously. Which I guess tracks with the... We're actually... Freddy Krueger people. God, that character used to scare the, like, bejeebas out of me when I was a kid. Like, no joke. I've had straight up, like, super nightmares about that character. This is why you don't let your kids watch horror movies too young. When we get into the dealer's room, I'll be able to get water. I'm looking forward to this. Mostly because I don't want to go over to the Circle K to get some. I want to be able to get in line. I'm beginning to get concerned at the fact that I can't see it. We've got a ways. Oh, I think I see the flip. We have now flipped. We are now in line, officially. Hello, I love your wings. Let's see. Let's see if we can spot costumers coming up. I know she's got a costume on, but I don't know what it is. If you know, leave comments. I like the XMen football jerseys. See what I mean? The Captain America was like full tilt. Like, anyone who's willing to wear a full tilt leather marble gray costume in this heat, that person deserves respect. Got a bunch of Power Rangers this year. That hasn't been a very like popular costume in the past, so I'm really happy to see it here. Last night at the Sheraton, as we were checking in, the entire staff were wearing different Power Ranger shirts, the originals, and it was really impressive. I like it when the hotels also like decide, oh, we got a whole bunch of Cobra Kais. Wow, at the Rockstar energy drink. I get it. I get it. I'm pretty sure they're all the same character, which is really entertaining. Of course. Let's see. We've had a couple bathing suit Ariels. We've got a Ghostbuster. A General I Love Mickey, which, who doesn't?
That was like, well, for wingspan.
I don't know what time it is, but...
Grad school? Hey, bro, what's going on?
just love seeing all the like toddlers here. It's really nice that this is no longer just like a con where your weirdo teenagers go and hang out. Like, it's become like a family event also. I'm hoping John is like live streaming his stuff. So, I'm here. I'm Alexis Meikle. If you want to watch John, who is currently trying to get signed up for a D&D campaign, he is over on John Meikle at Twitch TV. Ooh, an actual rogue and a gambit, an original.
Oh, I have two.
This way you have your options of what you prefer. We have Hogwarts students dressed in things that would reasonably be wearable at a Hogwarts school. I've told John that next year I want to do Bunny Hutch, and I want to do like some sort of like couples, and do the Bunny and the Hefner versions. And then at some point,
You a YouTuber?
Twitch TV. It gets loaded up to YouTube. Hello. Check out her wings. Her wings are so awesome. I keep staring at them. I am also resisting the urge to bat them like a cat.
You're not the only one.
I know, but I like respect the industry that went into building them. So I'm like, I am not touching them, but they are really dangly and very sparkly, and that is my favorite color. Crowd control.
No, I'm wondering because it seems like you're going to be videotaping a lot of the cons, so it'll be good to look up your...
Yes, we're Alexis Meikle on twitchtv.com or twitch.tv. We are... My husband is also doing it. He is John Meikle, Jon Meikle. And he... When we break apart, he's doing his stuff. He's over at the D&D stuff in America's Mart 1.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm going to go do the dealer's room because I don't want to play D&D at the moment. I'm not into sitting somewhere at the moment. Like maybe later when my feet hurt.
I literally can't.
Oh, yeah, I imagine. Also, I did not notice the spikes on your corset, and they are fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, I love it.
I had a corset maker in England make it.
Oh, that is fantastic. Yeah, I'm a big fan of custom corseting. I tried, I pretend to sew. I can't even say I sew, I pretend to sew. And I tried doing, I was like, oh, I can do a purse, I can do a corset. No, that's a totally different bag.
It's the traditional steel bone and raw silk.
Oh,
so I wanted
beautiful.
somebody who's actually like knows what they're doing to make it.
Yeah, I can't blame you there. That is high-end quality materials. Might as well have someone. Oh, we have an Ariel. Let's see. Let's get her as she comes by. That is ridiculously pretty.
You sure it's Ariel? It might be one of the other Disney princesses because they have so many now.
Yeah, at this point.
The dress that big.
Yeah, true. Now I'm sitting there and I'm like, I could do it at night. I don't know if I could do a costume that big during the day. I think at some point I would just get pissed at it and be like, why is this here?
Yeah, we went to MegaCon last year and literally like I had to like spend half an hour unbending my wigs. People were so rude.
Oh, that is so awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, if you're at con, don't play with other people's costuming.
No, they didn't care. They just would walk right, just push it out of the way.
Oh, that is awful.
Yeah.
Like, be polite. Let costumers be costumers. Cosplay is awesome.
So everybody can enjoy it.
Yep. Let's see. We're getting close to the
one corner of the building.
Yeah, to the corner of the building that matters. But yeah, I agree with you. They should have just told everyone to walk that way and catch into line rather than like walk around the building. Like I get it because it creates a zigzag and
they couldn't have known how long the line was.
A Clockwork Orange. Even though they're missing the guy with the eyes, the main character.
He
Maybe
might be
he's
playing
somewhere
D&D.
else. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, he might be with my husband playing D&D. Well, it's also interesting because it's like, I know a good chunk of these characters, and then there's some that I'm like, I have no idea who you are.
I've been able to probably name like 6 or 7. I don't know any of these characters.
Let's see. Let's flip y'all back around so you can see who we got coming. Right now we are, whew, that's fabulous. Right now we're mostly dealing with people who are wearing traditional clothing, streetwear. What would no idea. But yeah, okay, so we have goals and checklists today.
Here,
Goals.
add it to my bag.
Ooh, you're sinister, I like it. Oop, sorry. I like the ones that like, they're not only in costume, they're in character. And like the Sith Lord actually grimacing at me. It's pretty fun. So back to our desired checklist, because we are literally going into the best geek mall ever. I want some fun pop figures to put on my bookshelf. I would like a couple fun, more oddball t-shirts to wear while I stream. John wants minimalist movie posters. He has an obsession. And I'm like, you only have so many picture frames and they're full. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna start switching them out. And I'm like, okay. Tasha Yar and a Tribble. Oh, another Rogue and Gambit. They are legit my favorite X-Men. He might be why I have an obsession with New Orleans. Maybe that's what we can do for the Bunny Hutch next year. Even though there's always a handful of rogues, but doesn't mean I can't be. So the funny part is the reason this has a tie banner is not because there is a tie booth here. It's because there is a tie Beanie Baby convention that comes every year, and they just pay to keep it up there all year long. And I'm like, I found this out. They come in May, I want to say, or late April. And John was like, oh yeah, there's a Beanie Baby convention. And I was like, no, they're not. That's just always up there. And he's like, yes, that's why it's always up there. Ooh, a Superboy. I don't know who the Yin Yang Superman was. We have a new Doctor, 13, which I fully admit I have not had a chance to watch. It was about the halfway point with Capaldi when I suddenly was like too busy to watch too much TV. And because I'm catching up on all my TV, it's on the list. I just haven't gotten to it yet, but I fully want to get caught up on 12, start watching 13. I heard that the first couple of episodes were a little rough because they had switched over the, oh, time to show the badge. Time to show the badge. Time to show the badge. Alexis Meikle. We are going to travel.
To the right, on the first floor.
Always follow the direction people are telling you to go. I know it is tempting to break rank, but it will make your life easier if you just go ahead and follow directions. He called to tell me that he was going to stay and play D&D, even though we had already had that conversation, and was going to meet me at the Jim Butcher panel at 4. Hello. Let's see. Okay, so I am packing my bag right quick. I got 2 bottles of water because hydration. I got a brand new water bottle today, which, okay, let's see if I can set you somewhere and have you. Aha! So, found somewhere to sit in a second. And then I will give you the tour. I've got this little water bottle. It is an Elo. You still have stickers on it. The inside of it is glass with which will prevent germ or bacteria and stuff. So, since I don't want to carry like an empty bottle and like two other water bottles, I'm going to fill this one up and ditch one of these and have a spare. I bought two because I thought when John was calling me and asking me about the line, he was going to join me. My theory at that point was he'll want a water bottle when he shows up. But now I have a spare. Okay. I'm going to need a drink. Okay. So, make sure you lock your water bottles. When you are carrying around camera equipment, you don't want to have it spill. And I've got my Canon 80D in here, and my Osmo, which we're looking to upgrade to the new Osmo 3, which is on the back. Okay. You don't want to sit still. So, we are going to zip the bag back up. Haha. No judging for bad angles. Okay. Now, we are going to go take a stroll around the dealer's room. I'm going to find a spot to recycle this. And if I can't, I will just toss it. I prefer recycle. We are going to put my giant bag. I was actually really happy because I got these. I have a Lily Jade diaper bag. And they're huge. And they have inserts that you can take out for organization. So I took all the, since my mother-in-law, who is a wonderful lady, is watching my son this weekend so that I can Dragon Con without regret and constraints, I took all of the stuff out of my diaper bag and I'm using it as my con backpack. The amount of crap I can carry in this thing is ridiculous. Woo, a trash can and an ATM. That's smart. Okay, I'm gonna flip y'all around. This is the dealer's room.
Hello.
Say hello again.
Hello.
If you have any sort of channels, shout them.
No.
Okay. It happens. We have non-socials. Okay, so. Dragons. Okay, let's go this way. I like to kind of methodically do the dealer's room. These are lovely ladies who do costuming. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, we're gonna methodically do it. This is the first floor of, I believe, 4 separate rooms, or 4 separate floors. Right now we seem to kind of be in the costuming district, where you can buy anything, like any form of pins.
I prefer metal.
My goal this year is, oh my god, a TARDIS hat. First off, like, let's talk about the quality of these hats. Oh, is this Blonde Swan? Oh, I think this is Blonde Swan. I have my first and only steampunk hat.
You want to check our more?
I bought my first hat from them. You'll see it if you look on the back of my screen. It is black and has a beautiful, and they will spend time with you to make sure you get a gorgeous one.
Right now as well. We're just
Seeing if they have it still. Because they like to go through and discontinue certain ones. Oh, I need that. But they discontinue certain designs and then go with a new design in the coming year. Oh, like, that's gorgeous. This way, they have a constantly refreshing style. Like, I also want this one. See, the fun part is, like, I want them to display them but I don't really have anywhere in my real world to wear them. Maybe I'll start wearing them on stream. Like, who doesn't want a good conical hat? Okay, let's go to the next section. This is Ripley's Believe It or Not. It's mostly just going to be stuff from shows and memorabilia. I'm good. We got plushies. These are always great for taking home to your littles. An Azrael and a Crowley. Oh, let's actually stop and look. Let's see if there are any characters that Tiny is obsessed with.
Because it's really cool.
Why would you do this to me?
Because it's really cool.
Comic books, which we actually have a lot of older comics that we need to start selling. They are some of the old horror genre comics. Not ones that John and I either particularly care about, but I'm sure there are some people who would love them. I wonder if the guy who played Xander Harris is here this year. I don't know. I'll have to look. Oh, we are now at T-shirt land. My favorite is it's not actually very nerdy, but like Friends is a part of the fandom. Oh, we're going over here. Xander is too big for this stuff. Which John is going to be like, I thought we agreed not to use his real name. Whatever. Ooh, a Sunnydale shirt. I might have to come back for that. But I'm going to come back for that later in the day. I don't want to particularly buy anything at the moment that I've either got to haul around with me or can't be folded up and put in the diaper bag. I'm a big fan of not weighing myself down very early in the day. And if we were going home at midpoint of the day to freshen up or nap or something, I would be in, but oh yeah, no dude. That is another pro tip. If you find yourself having a very long day and like you're starting super early and you're you're going to end very late, find
he was adamant about going
2 to 3 hour period in the middle of the day where you have nothing going on, and see if you have a friend who will let you crash in their room. If you are local, just Uber home, get a nap, and come back. It is well worth it. Dragon Con happens once a year. It is not a consistent, like, all the time thing you can get your hands on. Do whatever you have to do to make it a more enjoyable experience. Because I used to do, like, back in my like early 20s, I used to do con hard, and there was a point, I'll give you all a little more headspace. There was a point where I was like, no, I will do it all. Roar! Oh, good God, a 10-foot charging cable? This is just a really fun display. Selfie Sticks for all. Now this is a booth that knows who their audience is. And then you got art. Which don't worry, we're gonna keep looking. Oh, you have cling rings, more charging cables, little mini fans you can plug into your iPhones. I'm telling you, those are people that know their audience. We have a Jareth. I love it. If you like point a camera at people and wave, they are so wonderful. They like bow and they're just, oh, I love Dragon Con. I'm gonna say that a lot. Let's see. We are at one of the many book booths, which also has some jewelry attached to it. That is also fairly common. Usually it is, I'm back. I love your costume and your fanny pack. See, Dragon Con is just a special place. But, let's see, what was I talking about? Yeah, I got distracted. We're just gonna go to a new topic. It's gonna be all better. So this is the dealer's room at not super packed. Saturday, which is a day that John and I like to skip, interestingly enough. I am very big on the do whatever you gotta do to make it enjoyable and spend all your time and time turners. Enjoy yourself. However, it's not claustrophobia, like actual claustrophobia. It's like when I am in a super crowded place where I cannot move around, become very panicky. And it's an open environment. I know it's an open environment. My brain understands. However, my brain also does not like. So just to avoid feeling awful, on Saturdays I always do something else. So tomorrow I will be streaming World of Warcraft Classic starting first thing in the morning and going ideally all day. I will get up, get in queue, and get going. Ooh, a dice booth. We'll be coming back to that because that's another thing I want to get. Some dice. So, Saturday. Okay, the way Dragon Con ticketing works. Oop. Corsets, lots of corsets. The way Dragon Con works. There are 4 official days of Dragon Con. There is Friday, which is opening day. Saturday, which is officially the second day of con. However, it has the opening festivities parade. Ooh, pop figures. See, this is part of why I'm here. Let's see who we got. Excuse me. Let's see.
Two-pack Cuphead black and white.
I know Pennywise is like a very popular character. I'm not a fan of clowns. So, I'm gonna have to figure out which pop figures I want. Oh, shoulder dragons. These are great for children. They're great for everybody, but I know that they tend to be a fan favorite with the under 12 crowd. Let's see, we have kimonos because beautiful. Buttons, masks, pins. And then we're gonna swing around over onto this side. We have wall scrolls. And I don't think I know any of those animes anymore. Oh, I should totally get the egg wall scroll for a friend of mine. She would die. However, I don't think she'd actually hang it up. So maybe I'll just get her a like egg plushie. I know she loves that. We have a grab bag. We are now into the nicer costuming pieces that you can buy pre-made. Oh, Wonder Woman corset is nice. Black Phoenix Alchemy Lab. Oh, essential oils. Appropriately named. Back into corsets. This course seems to be predominantly costume. They try to... There is an amount of rent difference between the floors. But they also try to group shiny. They also try to group people in a way that makes sense. So like they don't have all. Holy crap! $200 for dice?
Yes, it is.
That is lovely and above my price range. Like, I live in a house with people that will eventually... Oh, meeple pins. Oh, meeple pins. I wonder if they have an orange. That is so sad. I was totally gonna get a red and an orange. Okay, we're gonna step in this bit. I wanna see what else they got. Dice bags, chainmail dice bags, always a fan favorite. We have more pens. Oh, I wish they had an orange one. Like, how cute. Like, there's my meeple. Hi. They seem to have a color scheme, which is cool. Little meeples. Shiny. Just to give you a size reference. Little baby metal dice. Coins. These are pretty. These look like stone. I like this booth. More beautiful dice. Your dice are gorgeous. Seriously, if you love something, compliment. If you love something and you find it completely inspirational, let the people know, even if you're not going to buy. It's just a really nice thing to do. Give people shout-outs. Ooh, statuary. Oh, yeah. Oh, they are also a game booth. We're going to have to stop in here and look and see what we got. Because last year, I saw, let's see who we have here. Jaws, Stranger Things, we have some Baywatch, Dr. Who, Jurassic Park. The one thing I like is that they always try to put the shows kind of clumped together, which makes it really easy. Like, you can look at a show and be like, do you have the pop I want? Okay, gaming booth. But last year, I was looking around. Oh, Fog of Love. I have watched.
Okay.
I've seen that laying around. I wonder what that's about. Let's make you smaller.
Let me know.
This way it's easier to maneuver in here. Fog of Love. Play the couple you've always wanted to be. This sounds like I need someone to explain this to me, because this may be a game that John and I pick up this year. Hi.
Hi.
What is Fog of Love? And do you mind if I put you on a camera?
Hold on, I will get the guy that loves this game more than life itself. Mike!
Because I keep seeing it laying around, and I'm like, what is this?
Oh, and he's already pitching it.
Oh, let's just go watch the pitch.
Oh yeah, the game was great.
Fog of Love pitch.
Okay, here's what Fog of Love is. Let me grab my copy of it.
Thank you for letting me videotape this. This is on our Twitch stream.
Oh, nice. Hello, everybody. So, Fog of Love is a game about relationships. You're going to play two different characters that are answering different questions in scenario that are going towards the end game of that scenario. So, at the beginning of the game, you're going to choose 3 traits, all right? You're choosing it for your opponent. So it'll be things like you have pretty eyes or you have a nice butt, you know, something like that. That's going to put a token on this personality track here, okay? Then you as a character are going to choose the occupation for that, and it also puts out a personality track that's token there. And then you're going to get 3 traits. They're hidden from the other player, and there's going to be traits that more or less are like you're selfish or something like that. And it's things that you're going to be answering the questions in the scenario to move these, or not move, but place more tokens on there so that you are happier in the relationship. Not necessarily happier than your opponent is, but sometimes that's the way it is because you might get a negative trait. Right? As you answer the scenario questions, you're going to have these little tokens here. They're going to be A, B, C, or D, and there's a lot of different options for the particular part of that scenario that you're going to be answering, and those are going to add additional traits down there. At the midpoint of scenarios, you're going to look at your destiny cards and see how well you're doing in particular trait areas and in your happiness level, and you're going to take a look at those destiny cards and you're going to ditch one, all right, and continue with two more. All right, so you might be looking at happily ever after going, hey, this ain't happening. Gone. So,
nice.
And then you keep playing the scenarios until you get to the final scenario. All right, you'll have only one destiny card left. You'll reveal the destiny card. If you match your objectives of that destiny card, you win the game.
Okay.
You can win the game as just yourself or as a couple.
Oh, wow.
And that's what Fog of Love is.
Oh my God, that sounds so fun.
No, I love this game. Absolutely love this game.
Well, and I like games that are non-traditional. So this is right up my alley. So yeah, John and I are going to have to come back and pick this one up, mostly because then he can carry it around.
Excellent. All right.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
So yeah, we are going to come back and get Fog of Love. I have a feeling because like last year I was like, oh, I bet, or not last year, maybe the year before that, I saw Sight and was like, oh, Sight, that looks beautiful. And then lo and behold, it became one of the more popular games that came out that year. And I was like, oh, I wish I'd picked it up. We could have been on the track to be first to like review it. Sorry about my hand. I need to open this water bottle. Also, for anyone who cares and watches this, I got a Louboutin manicure because it was black and that worked for 80s prom. But it's not gonna make me look weird in the office Tuesday. And I'm really happy about it. So let's go back to streaming. Oh, the Chessex. See, these are the dice people like you can do and afford. The way it works is you can either buy a dice set. Ooh, I think these are backpacks. Yes, they are. Oh, this is pretty. I'm gonna get a lot of these. They are 3D pieces of art. That is gorgeous. I might have to pick one of those up from my wall. Now, let's jump back into the stream. Oh, my Cobra Kai guys. Cobra Kai. One of my favorite episodes of How I Met Your Mother is where Barney is trying to explain that the guy from Cobra Kai is the true hero.
It's true.
I love it. Fairy statuary, dragons, and jewelry. We have enamel pens.
Mystery bags.
Figurines, more rare figurines. Some kilts. We'll get to them in a second. Now, this is a signature booth. Or an autograph booth. You can come here and pick your favorite characters, and they have done all of the hard work of tracking down the correct actors to sign the piece. Like, Sarah Michelle Gellar, let's be honest, is never going to do the Dragon Con circuit. Like, unless her life critically fails suddenly, she's never going to need that kind of money. And it's not that she doesn't love us, and she doesn't, but she's very busy. And she's got a lot to do, and she's got babes, and she's got a cooking show. Or I know she's got a cookbook, and I believe she does YouTube. Oh, that's nice. Oh, Game of Thrones merch. And some Harry Potter mystery boxes. Oh, and that's another fun thing to get at Dragon Con. Like, if you like the idea of a subscription box and someone who will curate items and give them to you, they do mystery boxes here at Con. And it's like $25, $50. Would you like to tell me about your book?
Sure, I would. My name is Catherine, and I write paranormal romance. So this one is actually a fantasy. It's got a unicorn that turns into a hot guy. I like to write things that turn into hot guys. This one, he has come back to Earth from Ultra Earth, where the magic has retreated to. Because the hunters were hunting them to extinction. So he's come back looking for people they left behind.
Nice.
But like 800 years has passed, so a lot of things have changed. He's got to get used to. He runs into like a veterinarian that's got some unicorn blood in her. She has no idea. She thinks she's just got some sort of freaky healing gift and is a little bit concerned the government might come and lock her up in some sort of cage somewhere to experiment on. So she just heals animals because they can't bother in. Sorry, I'm Australian, I say weird stuff like that.
Oh no, I love it. I watch a lot of Australian YouTubers. So
awesome. It's the accent people like to listen to it. So once they meet, sparks fly because it's a romance, you know, that's kind of essential. Then some bad shit happens. Sorry if this is like a PG channel.
It's fine.
Awesome. Because if bad shit didn't happen, the book would be a lot skinnier and probably a lot less interesting.
Yeah, no, you need the bad stuff.
You do need the bad stuff. I will tell you right now that if you've been sexually assaulted in the past, this may have some triggers for you.
Thank you for that warning. We appreciate it.
I forgot last year and I got some very nasty emails. So,
oh no!
I don't need to like trigger people. I just
but it's nice that you're giving the trigger warning this year. Thank you.
I like to write strong heroes and then stronger heroines.
I like that.
I don't like the old tropes where the hero always has to do the rescuing. So in this book, she rescues him.
Yeah, no, that's my new favorite thing. Thank you so much for taking time and telling me about it.
No worries. There's plenty more authors in there too if you want to.
Nice. So that is another wonderful thing about Dragon Con is all of the up and coming the Utilicants. All of the up and coming authors who are here will take time with you and talk to you about their books. And you can ask them questions about their process and about what it's like trying to get their book published. I mean, they're really, really lovely people. So if you're an aspiring author, it is a good thing to go to conventions that sell the type of book you want to write and just network and talk with the people who are here. You might end up finding a mentor. We're back at Chessex. As you can tell, I am kind of doing a serpentine zigzag up and down so that you can get a great look at everything that is here on the first floor. Still not sure what's up with the Ahoy twins. I'm sure this is a fandom I'm just unaware of. These are so cool. I like unique pieces of art. My wall in my office on the left side by my desk is nothing but photography, some of which I want to switch out to actual pieces of art this year. Sometimes you get people who run the booths who give you crazy looks when you're vlogging. I'm not sure why. Oh, utility bags. I'm a big fan of utility bags. Especially thigh. Oh, it's a koala bag. Okay, so koala bag. I have a koala bag at home. I am not sure where it is, but it has two straps. The top strap is a waistband strap, and the second lower strap is a thigh strap. Ooh, that's a really nice Captain America. Vintage Steve Rogers. And we're back over here where we did the Fog of Love moment. And sometimes you get, I don't know, strange people who look at you funny, like, why are you videotaping? I'm like, because YouTube and Twitch exist. But that's okay. It happens. I've learned to just kind of ignore them. We have more pop figures. There's some Fortnite, some Harry Potter. Oh, Tailspin. That is something I haven't thought about since I was a tiny kid. Maleficent. Ooh, a Melisandre. I was not... Her character was interesting on Dragon Con. Oh. I had a friend who referred to these as marriage counseling. See, that got a laugh. Her and her husband, when they disagreed about something, would mock sword fight, and whoever won got to make the decision. It was so funny. Like, you just gotta find someone who enjoys the same level of nerd you do. You will learn that for me, the word nerd and geek are interchangeable. It's whichever one sounds better in the sentence. I am a full believer that they are great words. And should be, oh, that's trippy. The police box. That kind of makes my head hurt. Like, my head keeps trying to resolve it. Oh, this is pretty. Prints available. This would be fabulous for my room. Prints available and they're all canvas. Oh, we're gonna stop in here.
Yeah.
Jungle Cruise? Oh, we're gonna talk to this guy. This guy is something else. Hi, are you the artist?
I'm the artist.
Oh my God, tell me everything about your stuff. It is so gorgeous.
What do you want to know?
Where do you get your inspiration? Let's start there.
Well, I'm a Disney nut. Anything Disney or Harry Potter.
Okay.
I'm kind of a geek, of course.
I love it.
Like a little cipher.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, so, yeah, I worked for Universal and Concept Illustrator there, and I've worked for Disney for about 10 and a half years. I worked at the Finding Nemo the musical, so I've been doing that. So I'm kind of like both parts.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's kind of where I get my inspiration from, working for those parks. So
the work is gorgeous.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Oh my God. Okay, so take a good look because I might need the Hogwarts and I might need the one over there with the castle in it. Hey, well, okay. And what's your name again?
Jacob McAllister.
And where can we find you online?
If you just Google "You Found Jacob," one word, YOUFOUND JACOB, one word, like it'll all pop up.
All right, everybody go buy stuff.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna come back because John wants some posters for his room. I'm gonna come back to this guy and at least get the big Disney canvas print to put on my wall. I have no idea where I'm gonna put it on my wall. Might have to rearrange my photo wall just to put that in there.
You guys got any questions? Let me know.
But he is fantastic. Let's see. Let's go back to you guys looking on the other side of the camera. So we have actual movie posters now. And more corsets. This is Timeless Trends, which their thing seems to be not only the corsets, but the nice ruffly boleros that go with them. Sparkly. Again, people ask me what my favorite color is, and I tell them shiny.
It's not that big.
I always love when you catch weird clips of conversations. The guy walked by and was like, today is not that day. Ooh, Art of Wigs. We're gonna stop over there. Because I have a giant collection of wigs that I never wear for some reason. Maybe I'll start wearing those on stream also. Let's get y'all some pint again. Elf ears for your costuming cosplay needs. We also have devil horns and unicorn horns. Segued into more art. This one is Pendragon costumes. If I remember right, Pendragon is also at the Georgia Renaissance Festival every year. Clearly they have more than their standard a Marriott carpet dress.
You're very welcome.
So, a long time ago, the Marriott had a carpet that was that pattern. And it became such kind of an icon of Dragon Con. It was just something like you walked into the Marriott and there it was, and it was home, and it was Dragon Con, and it was awesome. And a few years back, I don't remember how many, a few years back, they decided to update their carpet. And there was such a backlash that the new brown streaked carpet is literally referred to as tire marks, skid marks. It is awful. And this sprung up the cult of the carpet. The cult of the carpet literally is people will make costumes. Like you will have a Marriott carpet Wonder Woman. You will have a Sailor Scout Marriott carpet style. And it's just so much fun. The actual artist. I love when you find the actual artist and they're actually painting something. Pop sockets. I have an unhealthy obsession with iPhone cases and an unhealthy obsession with pop sockets. I will buy pop sockets and put them on my phone and then realize that I like my magnetic mount in my car and the pop socket gets in the way. I go through this like every couple of months because I'll find a pop socket that I'm like, I really wish that would work for me. Oh. Sneak peek. We'll be back to that. Samsung. Their name is Case Crusaders. In case you see anything in the stream that you like, you can probably find them online. Let's give y'all some height again.
They don't have anything.
I always feel bad for people who are carrying around an art print trying not to let it get damaged, and it's just not working out. It's just art prints being damaged makes me sad. Kitty ears. Stuffies. Oh, and we're about to turn the corner onto some. I don't know why I like that Pokemon. I am an okay Pikachu fan in Pokemon Go. My favorite thing to do is to collect the Pikachus wearing hats. Ooh, we're gonna go look at this right quick. Superhuman streetwear. This is where, if you cannot sew, this is where you get the legit costuming. Heavy duty, very beautiful pieces. And we have Borderlands. Let's scooch around. Like professional seamsters and seamstresses. Oh, like let's look at that. How beautiful is that? Like seriously, how beautiful is that?
Very.
See, he agrees. He's also dressed very, very fashionably.
Thank you.
I love it. I love it.
Here you are.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I will
try anything on.
I will put their info in the thing. So, I will probably next year come back because this year I have a personal health goal of getting into much better shape. Because at some point you've just got to start taking care of yourself. And John and I have agreed that when we hit our goal weights, one of the things we're gonna do is we're gonna buy ourselves as motivation very nice costumes. We're not gonna make them because I'm gonna be honest. I can sew purses, I cannot sew clothing. It just, a Squirtle. It just, it's like being a kid. It's like, oh, Squirtle. Like, let's see what we got here. We got some Stranger Things, different editions. We've got a Light Fury. I should get a Xander pop figure. That's what I should hunt down, is some Buffy figures. I've got a Faith. Yes. We have a plan now, because Buffy is my OG fandom. I also want some like stickers for my car. Okay, so Ultra Sabers. This is, I have a lightsaber in my office, and at some point I will turn it on and you'll see. Unless I see it up here, it might be a discontinued model. If I can remember what it was called.
So I have the Force Effects version of this one. This is the better build than the official.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I love these. They are combat rated if you get the correct, you can get different casings for the light. One of which is combat rated. And I got a combat rated one because my ex-roommate Jana and I, we would literally lightsaber fight in the middle of our living room because, I mean, what else you gonna do? You own it. But their booth is really fantastic. What they do is they have these all sitting out with prices and names so that you can pick them up and test them out and see how the weight works for you and if you like it. And then someone will come over and help you with, they have a slip of paper, and you can fill out that slip of paper with all of the additions you want, including like, this is the hilt I want, this is the color I want, this is the sound effects I want, these are the, I want the combat ready, I don't know what they call it, the blade, combat ready blade. It's not a blade, but that's what I'm gonna call it. I want it to be able to plug in to the wall, which I think this one has it. Some of them have a plug, because down here is where the sound comes from when you turn it on. And yes, it makes the beautiful lightsaber noise when you swish it around. But some of them, and I don't see one that has it, I think this is it, has a fixture where you can plug it into a wall power outlet to charge it. The one I have, you have to unscrew the bottom piece and pull out the high-powered battery and charge it on a battery charger. You can also, at some point, bring your lightsaber hilt in, and they will re-drill it, and you can modify and upgrade. Like, once you've bought it, you can keep buying the add-ons at some point.
Feel free to pick them up and play with them. They will break.
Oh, do you want to tell me about them?
Oh yeah, they're all made out of nuts and bolts, stuff you have in your garage.
Wow. These are fantastic.
Yeah.
A Dalek! Little froggy bands. I love people who make art out of like just everyday objects. Like, these are beautiful. Now we got some weird taxidermy stuff, which I'm just gonna scooch past because not a fan. Like, I get it. I also get right past it. Nature of reaction. Oh, this must be like a brass thing, because this looks like oxidized brass. This is kind of cool. We've got art printed on what looks to be metal. Oh, let's all just have that moment. I kind of want to get that for John. Like, I think Tony snapping and choosing to sacrifice himself actually affected John worse than me, because he identified a lot with Tony's start. And oh my God, there was not a dry eye in the theater. There's still not a dry eye in that theater, like, to be honest. Pokemon! Stuffies. Okay, so we are coming to the end. Another comic book booth. Most of these people you can dig through. They're really good about making sure that they are appropriately marked, but they are also usually really good about giving you a business card if you have, like, if you've inherited comics from like an uncle that you're not exactly into that title. They're good about giving you a card where they will appraise and resell for you. Which I like people who are all about that life. More stuffies. Okay, so this is the conclusion of floor 1. I'm not going to go do the other floors at the moment because I have already been streaming for probably about 2 hours and my throat's getting a little sore. So I'm going to take a little break and see if I can go meet up with John. Ooh, hold on. Doctor bracelets. And my doctor. The 10th doctor. I like it. Oh, a Rose Tyler. I like how they have them broken out by who they represent. The pawns. Let's see who else we got. We got a Once Upon a Time, a Vampire Diaries, Gilmore Girls, Jane Austen, Hitchhiker's Guide, Midsummer's Night. This is actually really cute. Oh, a Hamilton bracelet. This is a Broadway musical set. Let's see if I can see her name. Her name is Night Phoenix Designs. I'm sure you can find her online. Oh, they have one for the Weasley twins and the Weasley family. We have superheroes and villains. And Harry Potter in general. Oh, you can get a Gryffindor house. That's cute. That would be a great present if you have like a Harry Potter superfan in your family. That would be a great Christmas present. Or birthday present for that matter. A wonderful Supergirl. Hello, Supergirl. Supergirl is one of those shows that I didn't think I would get into at first. And then I started watching it and was like, no, I have to watch all of this. We're back to Blonde Swan. So the way the dealer's room works is it is a bunch of aisles. My first Azrael. Nerd skirts. Oh, that is super good. Sorry. You have to be careful when you stop. You don't want to stop in a way that like blocks traffic. You want to kind of pull over on the side of the road and then stop. We have some beautiful cloth posters to hang. Some t-shirts. This booth seems to be a general booth, not a specific booth. We have some patches for backpacks and jackets and stuff. Lanyards of all types. And then we didn't actually do this row because we walked in and went straight down the center. So let's finish this row up and then we will have done the entire first floor of the dealer's room. And thank you for coming and chilling with me while I do this. Because it's nice being able to walk around and enjoy the time and look at all the stuff and not feel rushed. Oh, we've got a Hamilton poster. 2 of them. 3 of them. Some 3D art. And a poor girl who really wishes she was at Dragon Con, not working. We have a sword. And that's it for the entire dealer's room. Let's flip y'all around. So, we have now enjoyed the dealer's room together. I have seen a couple things I will probably want to come back for. One, that canvas Disney print. I have narrowed down. I want to find a couple Buffy the Vampire Slayer pop figures. Those are going to be hard. I bet those are popular. Let's see, what else did we see? I saw a Sunnydale High t-shirt that I wouldn't mind having. We took a moment, enjoyed the Blonde Swan, and it is now 12:31 Eastern here in Atlanta. So I am going to leave the dealer's room, and John should be, I need to adjust that, sorry. I got lunch. I decided that I was going to take a little bit and chill. I met some wonderful people. Sorry about the crookedness. I am trying to put my power bank away. I am heading at the Westin right now. Give y'all some length. Oh, my candles. And a fern belly. I am heading at the Westin for a Twitch 101 panel. I mean, why not? The Jim Butcher panel I was going to try to get into is hilarious. People have been sitting in it for hours. I'm like, guys, I love Jim Butcher. He is my favorite author, but I don't love him enough to sit in the heat for it. So I figure, since Twitch is a new thing for me this year, I'm going to go sit in the Twitch panel. I swear I will get this stable. I'll go sit in the Twitch panel. John will be meeting me there. And hell, you never know if someone will have a answer to a question you have, or you can answer somebody else's question. And this is the part of the Dragon Con experience that I enjoy, is the going towards a educational style panel and getting to pick up something new. I will say, the amount of children this year is much higher than it's been in the past.
Alright, we got Hard Rock, we got Hooters. Hooters?
I'm used to teenagers.
What else we got? We got Josie
I'm used to like small children, and it might just be like I never noticed them, and therefore I never saw them, or I wasn't aware. But I have been told that it is rumored Adam Savage is here. He tends to dress up as Captain Jack Sparrow. So there's not a lot of those this year so far. So I'm keeping an eye out. I'm going to stop everyone I see and see if it's him. Because if I could get a photo with him. See, Dragon Con, you just meet people and are automatically buddies. Guest appearances. I love it. At some point later today, we're going to go back to the dealer's room so I can get that canvas I wanted. And oh, they're checking. Oh, nope. They're just traffic control. Sometimes they check badges at the door. Beep. There are so many people. Yeah, hold on, let me show you. This is the Dragon Con experience. Trying to get in and out of doors without getting stomped on or stepping on someone. It's later in the day, so the population has definitely picked up. I've got to figure out where the Twitch stream is. I don't want to break my stream to find out, but I might have to, just because I don't have a paper program. I figure I'll walk through and somewhat, John will reach out and be like, what's up? Oh, we will ask the information desk, because I'm a big fan of the information desk. Oh, they have a paper book.
Okay, thank you.
See if it's in here. Oh, your risk schedule. Thank you. So, we're gonna come over here in a moment. Friday. It is 3:45. I have to figure this out in a second. I'm guessing it's upstairs. If not, you'll see. Like, you just kind of guesstimate where things should be.
Basically, what they talk about this too.
The thing I like the most about the Westin is the Starbucks that is here is really, really nice. And it's on that floor below with the carpet. This one is Dragon Con? Tabletop gaming. Let's see if we can figure out where Twitch 101 is. I'm guessing it's over here. But if you want a really good view. And they have these little living room setups that you can go crash in, and they all have power outlets and USB plugs. It's super nice. I'm guessing it's over here because this is usually where they put things. Or that's like one of the tiny rooms at the very beginning that I've already passed. I should have just asked the information guy. It's alright. Video gaming track. And this would be a Gen Meeple!
Look, all I gotta say.
Okay. So, how was game?
It was fun.
Did you stream it all?
No, it was a smaller group. I didn't want to
invade privacy.
Exactly. It was a space pirate type of situation, and I thought there was gonna be more people playing. It was only like 7 or 8 people. If it would have been like 20, like I thought it was, then my character would have been interesting. I was playing a space hobo. I was playing a vagrant, a vagabond.
So you spent 3 hours playing someone who didn't have a home?
No, I did not. What I did was I played a man with multiple personality disorder, and I made a chart of how many personalities he had, and I rolled a die each time he was alone as to which one I was going to come out as.
This is my husband and I.
So I rolled a d6 every time. I had 6 different major personalities and subgroups, and so one of them was like the removed emperor. Like I was removed from the empire, or at least I believe I was.
Outcasted king.
Okay, yeah, the king and outcast. I had one that was an AI. He believed he was an AI bot, and he was there to help. I played one that was a Jesuit priest, so he was a man of cloth. I had one that was there was an ancient alien race that had like built all the high tech stuff. I believe I was one of them from the early days, and his disguise was he was wearing a human suit.
Did anyone pick up on this?
Oh yeah, I knew immediately what I was doing because I started as the homeless guy. I literally emerged from a pile of junk and like staggered around until until everyone left me, and then I became someone else. And then they tased me one time, and I became someone else again.
They tased him.
And then they gave me a sleeping potion one time, and I became someone else again.
Sounds eventful.
And Robert wants to do Deadlands at 7. What do we have at 7?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
What is Deadlands?
Deadlands is actually a property I used to help out, or not help out with, but like I know from the old AEG days. And it's a weird Wild West, like Lovecraftian-ish Wild West story.
Tabletop or roleplay? What kind
LARP.
of?
It's LARP. This is a LARP.
So your Friday is going to be LARPful?
It seems it. Also, are we doing this or are we doing Jim Butcher?
We're doing this because the Jim Butcher panel wraps the building. And
he's releasing a new book. It makes sense.
I love him, but I am not sitting around.
I'm also not just spend an hour listening to people say, when's it coming out? 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 When's it coming out?
Eventually.
Yeah, when it's
eventually.
done.
And if you go to jimbutcher.com, upcoming projects or upcoming properties or something like that, or upcoming in general, you will find out.
This
They
corset
update.
thing, because if you're doing the corset thing, that's on top of the 7 o'clock.
I'm not LARPing. I love y'all, but I'm not giving up 3 or 4 hours to go.
No, what I'm saying is you'll be doing that if that's what you want to do.
Possibly.
Okay, you let me know. There is a Beyond Video Games streaming, but it's like it's what we're doing right now. Hey guys.
That's actually why we're going to the Twitch stuff. Previously they did not have a streaming digital media track. It was still not a thing. This year, and they might have had it last year, but last year we weren't really streaming. This year is really good content, so if I were to come on a Saturday, my advice for people is pick a track and stick with it, and just enjoy whatever that track is that day.
It's a good track. It's a good way of doing like Saturdays. I think Fridays are more like floaty.
Yeah.
Give me it.
Yes.
I needed it.
I needed it. So yeah, I was sitting in line for Hanberry, which is handheld pot pies, chicken pot pies and stuff like that. And I got lunch, but I also got, I apparently think I'm foraging for winter. I got 2 sandwiches and some sweet snacks and basically real food to keep on me so that I don't get to a point where I'm like, I'm dying.
Yeah.
Because I ate at noon. So in an hour or 2, I'm going to get hungry again. Have you eaten food?
When we ate food.
This is why I buy food and keep it on me.
We didn't
He forgets to eat. No, we didn't, because they all look like they would taste like trash.
Our Explorers are delicious. They look terrible, but they're delicious.
They always taste chalky to me. Not a fan of chalky.
They're keto. Completely keto.
Don't care.
Fair enough.
I do keto because I like bacon, not because I like power bars.
Sturdy and fair.
Oh, want a good shot of the downstairs again? Oh, and here's the line we are currently sitting in. I have waited in 3 lines today, most of which were the bathroom. So,
Robert was asking what type of flavor of character I would want, and I said something mystical because if they're going that route, Lovecraftian a bonus. You having fun?
yeah, I'm having fun. I'm a little tired.
What'd you get to do?
I did the dealer's room, the entire first floor.
Which is awesome.
And then
after the LARP, I really want to go to the dealer's room. That'll be like 9 o'clock, so it'll be like we'll have an hour right there.
I actually got a real
What time does the dealer's room close?
10.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Have you checked?
Checking.
I remember not liking it a lot.
I always double check shit like that. Because you never know. They might be like, no, we close at 9 this year.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I want to pick up Fog of Love.
Yeah, we can get that anywhere. It's a good game. It's a brand new game. It's good.
I got a guy while I was all in the dealer's room. I got him to stop and do the pitch.
Oh,
like
fantastic.
this is what it is. He described the game completely. I'm really into it. Another thing is there is a set of canvases.
Oh, we'll go to the art show also.
Okay, you've got a kid. You can't work.
Well, this might be Sunday stuff. This might be Sunday stuff.
He likes to be like, I'm going to do 800
I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this.
And he tries to do them all at 7. And I have to be like, no, we've got to schedule this a little. Because as much as I love Dragon Con and just floating around in the mist, there is a situation where if you don't pick and schedule yourself a bit, you end up not doing anything but walking around, which is great for your health, bad for your con. Yeah. my watch is very happy. I've completed my activity goal, and I am over halfway towards my exercise goal. But then I went and I ate, and because the tables are such rare commodities in Peachtree Center, I met like 4 or 5 people who wanted to sit with me and eat lunch, which was fun. I got to make friends. Then I went over to the Hyatt and just kind of like hung out on one of the lower floors, and I found a great spot to sit if you're looking to chill. Pay attention to me.
I am paying attention to you. Hello. I'm trying to figure out when the it doesn't have the.
Here.
Ooh, fun.
Check the click guide.
I will check the click guide.
Is that Momo-ya?
Looks like it.
Or Yaya-han?
Yaya-han. Yeah.
That is not Yaya-han.
Momo-ya is Yaya-han and Momofuku. Get some milk bar.
Dude. Milk bar. Take it out from under this light. It's making me look all jaundiced. Jaundice.
Ow, I just definitely. I'm so cool.
Getting paper cuts on your face for tweets.
Yeah, for views, yo.
Tweets.
I have the attention of everyone here. Twitch panel. I'm going to make all of you very sad. Our panelist is in California and was not able to make it.
Great. Wah, wah, wah.
Who missed it? Who me?
It's not your fault.
That says shut up, Brave. You may also yell shut up, Brave. You may yell whatever else you want. Unfortunately, this panel has been canceled because California is not here in Atlanta.
Thank you. All right, let's go to the dealer room.
We're going to the dealer room.
We're going back to the dealer room. This makes this. I don't need to check anymore. I did. I couldn't. How is the dealer room closed? That's early as usual. Thank you.
The dealer room closes at 7 today. This is why we look. So John. So the dealer's room.
Yeah, let's go to the dealer's room. It sounds like a fun time. Head by all.
Head by all. Well, and something else we can consider is what we can get stuff in the dealer's room and then go drop it off at the car.
Yeah, that's actually a really good call.
That's the other thing. Okay. Let's do some Dragon Con tips and tricks. If you are local and you drive in, at any point in time when you purchase something, go put it in your car immediately. Do not drag it around. Hi, John. I've had so many guest stars today.
We could also get me some food. And maybe you some more food if you need it.
I have food in my backpack for you.
For me?
Yes.
I would like it.
I have 2 ham and cheese croissants.
I would like that.
And apple pie bites. You get to buy us coffee.
I'll buy us coffee.
He doesn't know I just downed a coffee.
What he can.
This is how I survive.
By conning me into buying you coffee?
Yeah. I don't think of it as conning you into buying me coffee. I like to think of it as you investing in your future.
A future of a wakeful life.
A wakeful, happy, blessed wife who does not want to cry and bemoan her current situation.
Now let's post up for a second.
Well, I was hoping to get one of these little baby living rooms. Here, I would like a iced caramel macchiato.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can find us a little living room.
Okay.
Because little living rooms are just very nice. That one is taken. And that one is taken. That one looks like it's taken by executives. I feel bad for people who actually have to work and be in the middle of con. Like, just feels rough to me. Oh, there is a single, nope, 2 people hanging out in that one. Let's see if we can find one. Just need a little baby living room. They used to have more baby living rooms, but they've rearranged. Now there's definitely fewer of them. Baby living room. Okay, here's our new baby living room. And this is where we're gonna post up and chill for a while, because trust me, having a couch to sit on and somewhere to put your feet is valuable. John will just kind of. So, in Atlanta, we have the bird scooters and the line scooters and all that. I was riding one yesterday and hit a pothole. And let's see if you can see it. I hit a pothole. Like I was walking it across a sidewalk, and I stepped off the sidewalk and the front wheel didn't move and the back wheel popped up and it swung around and whacked the back of my leg. And John's like, "We're not riding these anymore. You hurt yourself." I'm like, "That's common. I'm fine." And I'm like limping along going, "That's gonna bruise. It's awful." Oh, this is so nice. I'm gonna pull out our lunch. Let's see if I can find a way to make you guys stable and sit you down. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll use some of my own stuff to do this. You've got to come out of. I have this tiny dinky, like. This is what I've been using, okay? And here's why. It collapses down to be like that big, like. It is literally the length of my hand, and I have tiny little kid hands. So you pop it open, and you selfie stick it. It was like $5 at Target, like that. So I'll be carrying this around all afternoon. Croissant 1. Croissant 2. And our little apple pie bites. But then I get to get this out of my bag. Because I knew, I love him, but I knew he would not eat. He would go game and get into it with his friends and then be like, 3 hours later, be like, "Why am I hungry? You didn't eat." Oh. Okay, so I had a lady today tell me there really needs to be, we were in the bathroom, and I was talking about some of the stuff I carry with me. And she's like, there really honestly needs to be like a checklist for women, what to put in their bags to bring with them to con to help them survive the day without having to run back to their hotel room. And I'm like, it's really smart, I should film that. So, I'm going to film a nice YouTube style video for this later, but I'm going to do a Twitch stream also. And this one, okay, so what I keep in my bag. Canon. This is the 18135. This is a Canon 80D. This is the lens. That's all I have for my camera. And I only have one battery. So I only use that camera for photos. I'm not using it for video at all this year because I have one battery and I'm not going to waste it. Now, things I carry that would be a great idea for you to carry. And I'm gonna switch you around so that I can lay it all out on this nice table. And we're gonna put you back in my mount. And then we're gonna set it up so that you guys can, oh, how did I go black and white? Oh, I'm probably not white. So, this pouch is my DJI. I have my Osmo Mobile in here and 3 batteries, all of which are dead. Okay. Starbucks. Okay. I have my Canon 80D. Let's see if I can do this. I got this today. This is the Ello. It is a water bottle. I showed it to y'all earlier while I was doing the dealer trip. It is a glass water bottle with this. It has a locking feature, and when it is unlocked, it has a simple sip. I love that. It is heavy. That is the only thing I don't like about it. Then, I have stuff you need to survive. Wallet. Because money. And honestly, you could have a smaller wallet. I'm carrying that one because that's my everyday wallet. And that's just, I didn't have to unpack anything and then rebag it. I have this small bag. I got this several years ago. I used to have like 3 of these. And they all had slightly different prints. And I have always used them to pack my purses. Deodorant wipes. They make these in Dove. They also make them in Dove for men. It is Georgia. It is hot. You will sweat. You will stink. These make life better. I have tiny spray deodorant. Basic tissues, because God knows you'll always need them. And hand sanitizer spray. That is the only stuff I have in this bag. Oh. And Advil. Because if you start to get a headache, or if your feet start to hurt so bad that you can't stand it, you know, anything like that. And I pack all of that in this little baggie. This is my bathroom medical help me kit. Then I have this kit, which has two charging cables for our power banks. It has a plug that has 2 USB ports. My power bank, this is a Heyday power bank. It is the 10,000, what is it, milliamps? 10,000 milliamps. This is roughly 4.5 to 5 charges on an iPhone X. This came with my diaper bag because I bought it when my diaper bag was they were running a special offer. This is my iPhone cable, which is kind of a mess at the moment. And then this is my makeup bag. I keep this in my car because first thing in the morning I can't be bothered to put makeup on in my bathroom. I've got a bunch of lipsticks, I've got all my eye stuff, and that's the only makeup I really honestly wear. I don't really wear foundation anymore. I'll put like moisturizer on my skin and that's it. And then I have this, which this is, people like to pick on me about this and call me bougie, but I like the smell of it and it makes my skin feel good. I don't care. Now, the other wipe I have is I like Pampers better, but I got these in the travel section at Target. These will keep your makeup fresh because they're great for all sorts of makeup, including can't take it off waterproof stuff. These have, with 99% water, if I remember right, the other major ingredient is, this is aloe. This one is aloe. Most of them have, it's an oil, castor oil, which is also why they take all stains out of clothing. They're fabulous. I've got my keys on me for my car, which I should put on the little key hook that is in my bag. My diaper bag came with an organizer, so I've got that. I've got a brush that I can get to easily, which, I mean, it's just a brush. I've got my lavalier. I brought it in case AirPods didn't work out, then I had that as a backup. You don't need that. That's just because I am doing Twitch streaming. And that's it. That is all I bring with me. You can bring more, but honestly, the more you carry, the heavier your bag gets, the more your back hurts. And then the more you need to sit down and rest and stop, and like it's just a whole thing. It's awful. But because my diaper bag came with an organizer, I can put all of this in here and it stays organized. And like Sunday, I may carry even less. Even though at this point, honestly, I think I've pared my kit down as far as I can, and it'd still be super useful. But seriously, I love this. It was like $4 at TJ Maxx. And it's a setting spray and a mist spray. And then, yeah, that's all I have in my bag. So, John is enjoying the fact that Aren't you glad I got you a sandwich? Hey, that's my apple bite.
Yeah.
That's my apple bite.
Is it?
That's my apple bite.
Is it?
You ate the other apple bite. There's 2 apple bites. 2 croissants and 2 apple bites. Thief.
I thought you said you would eat.
I did 4.5 hours ago.
Fair point. Alright, cool.
Keep eating all day long. Eat little amounts, and then your blood sugar doesn't do funky things. And always stay hydrated. All right, since we're just gonna sit here and eat, I'm sure y'all don't want to watch us do that. I will pick back up when we start to head towards the dealer's room. Bye-bye. Our Twitch stream, our Twitch panel was canceled because the guy who was going to do it is still in California. This way? Are you sure?
Nope.
Because this is the West End.
Oh, we just go this way then, right? Or do we go that way?
Okay, my work is that way. So I think we go that way.
We go which way?
This way, I believe.
Because there's an entrance.
Because it's only like a block and a half from
It's this, yeah, we're good. But it's so big.
It is so big. I mean, we could go that way.
No, we're good. We're going to walk right in. I don't think there's going to be much of a line at this point.
And we want America's Mark 2, not 1.
Correct.
This is 1.
Okay.
But yeah, guy's still in California.
Yeah.
He was unable to get here.
Twitch guy stays in California. It's filming 11.
Yeah. Twitch guy goes, Dragon Con.
Leave LA, go to Atlanta. Questionable.
Yeah. Considering they probably got better weather than we do right now.
They do. It's not very bad out there.
Hold on. It's not very bad here right now.
It's like 90, but it's like windy and there's buildings and sun.
Yeah. Like, it's 90. That's actually pretty cool for right now. I thought it'd be more like 100 right now. I was prepped for heat.
Oh, Jesus!
So, we are heading to the dealer's room. John is lagging behind. I am on my second caramel macchiato, which is not a bad place to be. This is Raised in the City. Fantastic seafood. We used to do fancy dinner at Dragon Con with all of our buddies. Hold on, sorry, switching hands. And it was nice, but only a certain number of our friends could afford to do it. I mean, we always made a point of saving up to be able to do fancy dinner, but it was just nicer when you didn't have to worry about like breaking the bank. And now we're all parents, so our money gets spent slightly differently. So now we do kickoff dinner. This is what I live in. I'm walking, I'm doing, John's texting in the background.
Guys.
everyone's trying to figure out where they're going. You're beginning to get the people who are just tired, who are like, I'm aimlessly wandering.
They were out walking by one.
Okay, so let's see more about Dragon Con. Oh, that was an intense costume. Let's see. Last stream, which was that long ago, and probably only like 7 or 8 minutes. Sorry about that.
Eli, do you want me to get you a snack?
Hey.
He's slowing the stream down.
I'm not trying to. I'm starting to start my own.
He is furiously Facebooking.
Yeah. Furiously.
Just Twitch. It's so much easier. Twitch, Twitch, Twitch. We are at the side entrance for Building 1. They like you exiting out of the side, but they do not like you entering through the sides. It's not a fan. Dragon Con vendors, this way. Yes, please. Let's see. What was I talking about in the last stream?
And we're back.
Oh, look.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, look.
So, we're on
look, John has joined us on the Twitch.
Oh, it's dueling Twitches. She has a selfie stick. I have these wits. So
You have a pop socket.
I have a pop socket. That's not wrong. It's an Atlanta Rain pop socket. Thank you very much. So we're walking down Portman next to Peachtree Street. We're walking towards American
River
Park, which is where the dealer room
So we
exists.
decided next year.
Building 2.
I'm going to do Azrael,
gaming and
Playboy Bunny, and he's going to do Crowley Hefner.
D&D specifically.
I'm also going to do the Blue Fairy from
We'll
Sleeping
have
Beauty.
a
Because
line probably,
she's just
just
so
to crowd control the dealer room a little bit better.
There's the little blue one, the little green one, and the pink one.
As you can tell, it's Dragon Con. It sure is Dragon Con.
Okay, so I'm going to flip you all around because the costuming's getting fun again.
So, Alexis and I were about to go to a Twitch panel earlier where we were going to talk about Twitch 101 because we, as you know, and as you can tell, are completely and horribly new at this. But it's okay.
We're getting better.
We got better. So
I'm not dead yet.
But the problem is that the person who was going to talk at the panel decided that LA weather was better and just didn't come. Whatever, it happens. It's
Hold on, we don't know why he didn't come.
Yeah, they were held up.
He was unable to get to Atlanta.
The person was held up. It's all good. But it's
we assume he'd rather be in LA.
Yeah, I mean, obviously. When given the option, all right?
Follow the yellow line to get into Vendor Hall.
Following the yellow line.
Oh, we get to do this again.
Who needs it? So. Avoid the bird scooter.
Oh.
Cut off. Yeah,
Oh, you're cut off, right.
I'm cutting off.
Then follow the yellow line for 2 feet. Now, turn around and follow it again.
Okay. I get the feeling we've met.
What Twitch is here?
So soon.
Let's stop meeting like this. People will talk.
It's just unprofessional.
I went and played a
See, this is the thing we love.
Run by
This is the thing we love about Dragon Con. Everybody's got a fun personality.
Anyways,
everybody is here to play.
Tons of fun though.
If you're here and you're not happy, you are.
Campaign, one shot. And I played.
If you're here and you're not happy,
but I got a little bored with that because the character was like a vagrant of Avalon.
Okay.
And it makes sense if there's like
back in
the play because you have like your ships and you have a couple of captains and stuff like that. But
okay, do you want to do the first floor?
Yeah, first floor's fine.
Okay.
But
we're going back to the first floor.
When you have
this is part of what I wasn't able to
have like a random spoiler in the form of like a vagabond or like a random character. When you have 7 to 8 people playing, which we had.
Oh my god, I could do a Rainbow Bright character. That
I decided
would be fun.
that I was gonna have multiple personalities, and every time I was out of
Don't worry.
with anybody,
Sunday I'm gonna have the
to
Osmo
see which
mobile.
personality I would have.
It's just awesome to see
So
people
I
dressed
started
very
off
sharply for Dragon Con.
as the regular homeless.
I'm a big fan of
and then
dressing sharply.
Twisted that to a.
You cannot tell by my. Oh, I love your dress. She did not hear me.
This is after just
Or she didn't care.
I switched from that to a salesman, like a ship-to-ship salesman, trying to hawk his wares. And then I switched to actual space Jesus.
Actual really funny tip for Dragon Con. Let your bank know ahead of time that you are going into a convention
saying that he was
and you intend to purchase things.
And he was older and he was being...
when a vendor uses their square
he was being
to ring you out, it is always geolocated to where their store is. So like if they're here from Oregon, it will look like you were shopping from Oregon, and then next minute you're shopping in Illinois, and next minute you're in Minnesota, and your bank will pause your card and be like, oh, someone has stolen her card and is actually trying to steal her identity.
Dealer room, I'm gonna flip.
So, make sure you let your banks know. I did not do that. Usually I do. Make sure your bank knows that you're about to go into a convention and you need to have your card set to like vacation mode so you don't have to worry about it.
T-shirts for days.
Oh, we are back.
These are pretty good. This is pretty
We're
solid.
back in t-shirt land.
So.
Sorry.
Literally
Oh, I love this hat. This hat is so fun. Hola.
And there's Alexis. She's also streaming still, which is great.
Watch my stream through his stream.
Watching her stream on our stream.
It's Inception.
Streamception. All right.
Excuse me.
Flip it back around. So, what are we looking for in the room? I'm not really looking for anything. I'm just looking. There's some cool stuff here every time.
I would like a Xander pop figure.
There's a sign.
Hi, Ariel.
I wonder if he speaks me meep. Of course he speaks me meep. He's bigger.
He's a meep meep.
Even a cosplay bigger.
Oh my God, these are.
All right.
This is a 10-foot charging cable.
There's something glorious about a 10-foot charging cable, and something so knowing about a 10-foot charging cable.
Like these people literally brought things that you need to survive.
It's so smart. There's such a wisdom there. They're gonna make bank.
Like this is ridiculous.
Cell phone accessories. There's a selfie stick. Why not? Hilarious.
Is it better than my selfie stick?
I mean, probably.
In the box. I have one over here that's really high quality.
Oh, okay.
Because mine keeps doing a jiggle jiggle.
Travelocity brand, you can actually tighten it.
Oh.
I have one that's open if you want to see what it looks like out of the package.
Yes, please.
Right
Where?
on the corner of the table.
Oh, thank you.
We're taking out selfie. This is my life now.
Oh, hush.
No, it's cool though.
Oh, hush.
Like, is there anything wrong with that? I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Well, it's like I like my stick, but it's having problems. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Thank you.
It's perfectly twisted creations.
Aww.
Super cute leather work.
Oh.
I like this. That's cute. Very cool.
Very fun art.
My tentacle kitty. It's got to be good.
That's frightening.
I'm not even gonna check out what they sell. I don't need to know. This is just, I don't need to know.
I'm going to assume they are named appropriately and keep
I
moving.
have to assume that they are named after the general use instructors. There's jewelry over here. On this level, there's some anime situation.
Oh, we have nerd ties.
Oh, neckties. These are cool.
Nerd ties.
Actually, that Riddler tie is speaking to me. These are really nice. So,
I like the Gallifreyan tie.
If Sarah Panazzo ever watches this, she's gonna want this. I might actually get it for her. 25%. Might.
Marriott carpet tie.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
And that's subtle. If you don't know what it is, like.
Voltec, Zelda, the Riddler one I like. I'm a Riddler fan now. Which is like, why? D20 tie. I'll swing by here and grab a couple of these. Not bad at all. Sorry. All right, what do we got next? Next, we're looking at
Little Pokemons. Little Pokemons.
I want to buy that copy of Little Samson.
Not so little Pokemons.
I'm down.
Oh. But yeah, no, if you want a more in-depth walkthrough, I do a booth-by-booth walkthrough earlier today. If I remember right, it's about an hour long. And that'll let you get an idea of what's going on there. Oh, Pops! We have to stop and look.
Pops. Okay,
we have to look.
Oh my God, Stephen Curry.
I need a Xander Harris.
Simpsons,
We have The Office,
Carnage,
Simpsons, Avatar.
Spider Carnage.
I don't see any Buffy ones.
You gotta love just walking up. I don't see any Buffys either. I see a little bit of anime, some Digimon, some Pokemon.
And then we've got
Persona
these
5,
giant pops.
The Office.
The giant pops kind of frighten me.
I don't know if they have the Cowboy Bebop giant pop that just came out, or is supposed to come out from GameStop. It's the scene from Battle of the Fallen Angels.
I thought that was still on special order.
It might be still on special order, but man, I would pick it up.
Okay, if you
Hey,
can't.
Kenny Ken, what's up, man?
Oh, Kitty Ken!
Our day's been great. We're walking through the dealer hall right now. Alexis already did. If you want to check out her videos section,
I believe he was hanging out with me earlier.
Yeah, you were already there. Sweet. I did some LARPing. I played a space pirate. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. I played a space hobo with multiple personality disorder because I got bored. So, but right now we are all in on the dealer room. We got Corsetry. Actually, these corsets are really, really nice. Those are very, very cool.
Shiny! Oh, it's back to my dice people. I'm gonna look again and see if they have one, because I really, really want an orange meeple. Oh, I didn't see these earlier. Those are fantastic. But I guess they don't. That's all right. John obsessing over dice.
Yeah, of course I am.
I feel like sometimes you buy something and it just doesn't roll well. You're like, I can't use this anymore.
At that point, it's just something fun to have.
Right, and I buy like $200 on dice, and it's like, it's unlucky.
This isn't awful. It keeps killing my characters. Yeah, no.
Or whatever.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Or I jinxed it. I made a bad choice, and now it's jinxed.
I would really love. This is Norse Foundry, by the way. They make the super. Oh, they made the super set that got stolen.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
Dice. Well, they might have them.
Oh, they
really hard to
might.
find.
They have little meeple enamel pins, but they don't have an orange one. So, whatever reason, Twitch keeps dying on us. So just hang in there. Like, John just went down, and I went down earlier. I don't know why. More dice.
Yeah, stream died. Don't know why.
I see, and I'm like that guy. Like, I would feel awful if, like, I got a set of dice, and they were, like, stupid expensive, because let's be honest, $225 for a set of D20 is, like, stupid expensive. I don't make enough money for that to be like throwaway money. But then you like sit there and you're trying, and out of nowhere it's like, nope, these are awful. I am jinxed. These do not work for me anymore. Oh, more pops. I am apparently hunting for pops that are impossible to find. Okay, Dr. Strange, Zoolander,
My bag got stolen out of my car because I had a laptop in it. Is why. And I never recovered those dice.
Adam's Family, Stranger Things.
So, man, if I could find them, I would buy them in a heartbeat. But I really
Doctor
want to buy, like,
Who, Men in
several
Black.
D6s. 'Cause I'm working on.
I'm
like,
probably like looking for a
very
pop
soft
that is so rare.
I'm going to work on.
Like I don't even see any from that series. I just happened to come across a Faith at Barnes and Nobles, and that has kind of kicked off my desire to have a Buffy set. Oh, I wasn't able to get a good view of this earlier.
D6s are in.
This is the Chessex.
What's up, Nick?
And it is, I swear to God,
How
it
are you,
is
brother?
huge. Like,
Glad to see you on, man.
it just keeps going. And it just
If you want
keeps
to see anything, you let me know. I'll come
And they've
see
got
it for you.
everything.
I know, you're out in the middle of nowhere. Well, not nowhere. This is
Oh, we're probably getting close to. Oh, and I love that set. The milky ones.
I miss you too, brother. Seriously, every day.
Who dat?
Nick Griever.
Hey, Nick.
I played on your Minecraft server a little bit recently. Landon made the mistake of inviting me. Huge mistake.
And I'm trying to remember where I think he's like another aisle over.
Yeah, I'll be on
Where the
randomly.
Dragon Con guy
I've
is,
been
or
playing
the
World of Warcraft
Disney
Classic,
guy is.
But I'll be back. You know how it
Just
goes.
found Josh, I think is. Or just found Justin. I'll find it.
So walking around the room, full of kilts. Here you go. This is for you, Nick.
Papa Winchester. Now, that is not Papa Winchester as Papa Winchester, but that's the actor. Outlander. Buffy.
Well, classic. And you know what? I sat through it, and I got there, and I'm level like 18 in the server now, or 16 in the server now.
16, you're not that far ahead of me.
Alexis is I'm playing a warrior, she's playing a priest, just for ease of leveling. And her priest is 2 levels behind mine because
I'm level 13.
I had a day where I was able to go, and she was in her office, so.
I'm a little surly about it.
She's gonna be able to do the same thing tomorrow. She's gonna be
We're gonna stand right here and let her come to us.
She's coming to us? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So, yeah, all I've seen so far that I'm interested in for purchase is some dice, because dice, what up? I am gonna find like a pile of these 6s, like an actual pile of these 6s. These are some really nice ones in case in a bowl or something.
So we're just gonna kind of sit here and chill.
Ready for this? There it is. Yeah, I got a glow going on. What's good?
Oh, John is playing in the window.
So, so the big
Found a
thing
chair. I'm gonna sit here and we're just gonna watch the stream.
Is I've been really into these minimalist movie posters. So just like very soft or renditions of actual movie posters.
I'm really intrigued by this like Harry Potter Games of Thrones situation.
You have a house.
I'm very curious as to what they have in their mystery boxes.
Greyjoy's perfect for that.
But I don't know if I am ready to purchase one and then find out. Because they're like $50.
We're gonna renovate our basement, and we're gonna
And I don't have anywhere to put the start or to put any of the banners.
But I really
Because
want to put the walls, all the walls of the
I really want to be a Tyrell,
really interesting,
ideally.
different minimalist
Like
type color.
Marjorie Tyrell was just fantastic. She played the game so well.
But
John over there just like chilling and doing his thing. Sorry, people come and stood like literally right in front of me. So let's watch this way. This way you can watch people coming and see all the costuming.
Saturday is the craziest day. Saturday is I always skip it. I don't have social
There we go. Freddy Krueger, the guy who played him is here this year. So it's really funny, like Freddy Krueger is not typically a thing, but like this year he's become like a thing. Like there's a whole bunch of people wearing the like Freddy Krueger green and red sweater. There's a whole bunch of people like wearing Freddy gloves, Freddy makeup. I'm like, there's a slightly bigger horror contingent here this year.
I'll
waiting on our friend Danny of Misguided Mind Bullets. She is on Facebook and Instagram, and I believe Twitter. I do not believe she has a Twitch account. And I do not think she has a YouTube channel yet. She wants one, but she's still working on that. But she's gonna come hang out with us. She's a close friend of ours in real life. Our children hang out and play, so. And John and Danny grew up together, so they're like siblings. And then we will continue on inside in our pursuit of dealer room, floor 1. Sunday, I will probably come and do floors 2 and 3 together.
Yeah, well, I got you on lots for that, so don't worry about that.
Let's see. Okay, so what am I doing today? Today we're doing the dealer's room. I might actually talk John into doing the second floor of the dealer's room today since we're here. Saturday, tomorrow, I am going to be streaming World of Warcraft Classic all day. A friend of ours, Limelight Saber, he does a lot of Teamfight Tactics and League of Legends with John. He's a good friend of ours in real life. We're going to get on the Harad server and get because I play a human priest. Because I always feel like the priests are so overlooked. Like everybody wants to play a tank, everybody wants to play a caster, and the one member of the group you can't live without is literally the cleric. And my poor little priest, she's level 13 right now, and we've got to keep her at a decent comparative level to everybody else so that we can start running all the dungeons. And John has run off. I don't know where he's run off to. Who knows? I might go look at all those stickers because she knows to meet me over here. And I want some stickers for my car. Let's go look at stickers. Well, so she's going to be a minute. Let's see what we got here. See, this is where you kind of have to pick intelligently. Like, what fandoms do you want to display on the back of your car? Like, those are all the Doctor Who ones at the moment. I want Bad Wolf, but I don't want Bad Wolf written like that. I want Bad Wolf like it was written in the show, where it was graffiti everywhere. House Stark. I could get a House Terrell sticker. Oh, I could get a Baby Toothless. But see, I have a black car, so getting a black bumper sticker doesn't really work. I wonder if they have Toothless in other colors. Nope, all black. Oh, I can get a little yellow Pikachu.
These are some real nice little
We've got pop figures.
More pops.
More pops. Let's see what we got up here.
Star Wars.
Oh, we got some Stan Lees. Oh.
I get it.
Those are so sad.
Those are really sad.
Yeah, all
Mostly
of the
Star Wars.
Dragon Con.
A Charlie Brown with a.
Oh, a Spider-Gwen.
A Charlie Brown with a mask on. That's cool. That's my mom would be down with that one.
Let's see what we got in the bag territory, because you can never have enough bags. I don't know what this green lounge fly is. Let's see if we can figure that out. Oh, it's a Bugs Life. I like the lounge fly bags. Oh, a Fantasia one. Check it out, Fantasia. My Neighbor Totoro, you've got a Stitch, a Pretty Little Mermaid. I've never seen this one. A Pokeball. Oh, this one's an Anna. And I like it. It's subtle. It is very subtle. A Sailor Moon. Oh, I have a friend who would just die over that one. Winchester's. Ah, it's our friend, Danny of Misguided Mind Bullets. Danny, you look fabulous. First off.
Yeah, no, the lanyards are sweet. I never wear the lanyards. Never ever do I wear the lanyards.
Say hello.
This year, man,
Hello.
This is Danny. She is Misguided Mind Bullets on
Twitter or Instagram. Twitter, there's an underscore in there somewhere, I think.
I'll do links at some point. We are all hanging out and doing our thing. It's funny to watch people like dodge her bite. Like it's plastic. It's plastic.
I saw a friend of yours.
You did? Who?
I saw Veronica.
Oh, how was she?
She's good.
That's Danny. She's an old friend of ours.
Excuse me.
I think we're old, not you.
The friend part.
Excuse me.
Fine.
Rude. Oh, and a Latin bag.
How did I get demoted?
Hold on.
Demotion to friend.
Flip.
Our mother will hear about this.
What do we got here?
I'm gonna lose monetization. So yeah, we're
I
just.
believe that's the donation stop us lately.
Oh, here's my guy.
Okay.
Here's my guy. Hold this.
Ooh.
I have to go find out how much things cost and get prints.
I'm gonna be dual wielding, I think.
Okay.
I'm
hold
dual
this.
wielding streams.
I'm taking my earbuds out.
Okay, if you can hear Alexis, she's taking her earbuds out, and it's gonna be terrifying for anyone who's listening, because you probably will hear her pockets for a while.
I don't know.
These are some cool. No, don't do it. Don't you do it, Siri. These are some cool replications. Yeah, I don't even want to call them props because they're not, not for that kind of work. But yeah, they're props. Oh man, that BB4 suite. Oh, I love these. These are cute. Ooh, and here's what she's looking at. And we're done again.
Same clarity as the other one. Yeah.
Okay.
So these ones are this size. Okay. And then 50 for the 16 by 24, which is that size.
Okay.
Welcome back to the stream. Sorry it blooped again, but blooping is what we do. These are cool. Never Land. This is cute too. Look at all the cute stuff. It's phenomenal. Look at all this cute stuff.
And you know why it is? Because
Hopefully that's my husband.
Your husband's calling you? Is he joining us or? In as much as.
I'll give you. I'll fill you in a second.
Yeah, off stream. Excellent. All right, so what do we got over here? We got some more. We got some more Geek Orthodox. We got pop culture fine art. Oh, these are cool. These are T-shirts. So we got Ring Wraith Black Rider motorcycles. We got Crowley and Aziraphale as the king. That's really cool, actually. I'm Skeksis and I know it.
I'm going to be seeing George Perez.
Okay.
Everybody needs a sword. Here comes Alexis. She's
Okay,
back.
so I'm back. The canvases he doesn't have with him. He's got to mail them. So since he's got to mail them, I'm going to order it after.
We're not
going.
dual wielding. I can do this a little more properly, or a little less properly.
Hopefully my audio comes back with my thing. Where did Danny go?
She's behind us. She's on the phone with her husband.
I'm like, did she leave us?
Her husband took her child to his parents for the weekend. So maybe join us.
I don't see. Oh, there she is.
But we'll learn. Here you go. Here's sword time for you, Nick. Just for you. Sword time.
On the
Hi, Chris.
Alexis is hi, Chris.
Oh, Oh, a baby Pikachu who's passed out. Oh, Pops. I'm going to Pops. I love that hydrate or hydrate. Okay. See, this is the one. This is the one I found at Barnes & Noble. And there is a Xander Harris, which is $5.95, and a Buffy, which is $5.94. And I want those.
One of my favorites.
Who else is in this? There's a Dark Willow and a Giles. Oh, I want that whole set. So I've gotta try to see if I can see them.
This is General Toys. Which is cool.
Maybe I'll have to ask the guy and be like, do you have this? Where do you have this hidden? Let's see. This way you can stop looking at me with my gaping mouth open, because not attractive. Let's see if we can find it. We have a Suicide Squad. Oh, we have a blonde. Let's see if it's her. Nope, Emma Frost. We have another blonde. Does not look Buffy-esque. Exclusive? 2 for $25. Oh, it's Dolores. It's from Westworld. Hello. Read the box. It's Roa's. Priced as marked. Yes, but Buffy.
Just to make sure that we're all in the same understanding of what's going on here. We've done all of 2 rows of the dealer rows. That's how much stuff we've already seen.
Agent.
2 rows.
Oh, 1 floor.
There are 3 floors. 2 and a half.
A ruby.
Of dealer room at this point. There are so
Black
many
is
things.
the new orange. Oh, porn stash.
Yeah.
So, what have you done now? Your testimonial?
I watched Clue.
Movies. Crimson Peak. I don't know what that is.
Somebody, the driver gave me his entire medical history.
Let's see if they have one up here. I may just have to ask.
No, so
I like that you watched your primary material before you did.
Psylocke.
the flames? I hated her so much.
Let's see what we got here. No idea. Little Shop of Horrors. That. 11. Topanga. Let's see if we got them back here.
I'm going home to have sex with my wife. Slain. I'm gonna.
Earthspace. No idea. Scrubs. This one looks like it could potentially be a Xander. Nope, Bob from Scrubs. I don't know. It's worth it, but
Like, it's so rare. Plus, it has. I mean.
Colleen Camp.
Yep.
Eileen Brennan.
Sad.
Madeline Kahn. And
Nope, don't see it.
Leslie M. Warren.
Very sad.
And Tim Curry.
Very, very sad.
Lest we forget Tim Curry.
Wait.
Madeline Kahn is the reason I come now. Like, that's.
Madeline Kahn is amazing.
Yeah.
And then it's got Christopher Lloyd.
Yep.
See if we got them anywhere else.
You know what? I don't think about it, Brown. Chris Lloyd is in it.
Hold on. If I asked if you had a specific pop, would you know?
Probably, yes.
Okay, I am looking for a Xander Harris. Does any, do you know how rare this thing is? Like, how awful is this? I named my kid after that character. Damn.
I appreciate that one. No, it's very fun.
Thank you.
No.
Yeah, and then
Rosanna, classic.
And then Michael McKean, who goes to 11.
It goes to 11.
All right, let's keep walking. Apparently,
If you follow his Twitter, he does a lot of meetups locally. Most of the time he has
he does them here in Atlanta.
where he travels around the country to meetups, like a little bowling and stuff. He does. Yeah, and I think
Y'all can't see my face, but I look on Twitter. He's on Twitter.
Twitter, Facebook, check out follow him.
Oh my God, I am so in. Okay, so I always call him Xander Harris because that's who he'll always be to me. Sweet Xander Harris. But Nicholas Brendan apparently on his Facebook and Twitter will do local meetups if he's in the city, and will like go bowling with friends. And if he does, he has the pop figures. You can get a Xander Harris from Xander Harris. I will not call it stalking because that seems inappropriate and rude, but I will 100% be like following that now.
Those dresses are awesome.
They have a Marriott carpet dress.
I saw it earlier. It was there. I bet somebody bought it.
That is so awesome and very sad.
Phenomenal.
Gentlemen.
Oh, cool.
Nice. Thank you very much. Pendragon costume. Pendragon costume. Thank you so much.
Route 1601.
1601.
Thank you so much. That's the way we do it.
And this is the lovely
You guys
booth
really thought of that.
that told me everything about.
Yes, that looks awesome. And Squirrel Girl. Yes. With Ariel.
Hi.
Sorry, man. They wanted
It's
to say that. I apologize.
Well, there goes our PG rating. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay, I already cussed on his.
I was gonna say, content warnings are for schmucks. Oh, you'll float too.
I want to see a Joker Pennywise.
Yeah, that would be actually legit.
I'm so scared of clowns.
I'm surprised you actually were able to do it.
I am so nice. I had to hug him.
Could have said no.
I know, but like.
No is always an option.
Have social anxiety and can't tell people no.
Yeah.
Considers like the entirety of how Dragon Con is now built. Like, let's go.
I know, but he was like so nice, and I was like.
He was so nice. So I hugged him, and I was terrified. The life of Alexis.
Hey, I have this fabric at home.
Do you?
Yeah, I made Mickey ears out of this fabric.
Oh man, this is the fabric you're talking about.
Oh, I want this one.
This is I still have tons of this too.
Taylor's all this
I
time.
want the OST fabric.
I assume that's the correct one. Oh, the OST one's good.
Okay. Now that I'm past my clown phobia.
Why would someone call me? Don't call me.
I know, people keep calling me mid-street.
That is nice.
Oh, that's
I like these dresses. These dresses are cool.
I do love these.
These are cute.
So
I like these.
Did you hear the guy talking about the the exploding TARDIS? So
Yeah.
good.
I also have that fabric at home.
So good. Sorry when they got kicked on that one. Someone called me. I tried to get back past
Portal.
Portal.
That's awesome. Brittany needs that.
Brittany does need that. That is her jam.
We have another supernatural
Yeah, I called
fancy
you first,
friends.
then Sean told me that you were live streaming.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, let me call Alexis.
It's okay. We're both.
live streaming.
Yeah, it's okay. We're gonna do
John.
that. Yeah. Oh, the Mad Hatter. I have an unhealthy obsession with the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland.
It has pockets.
And it's got pockets.
Come look at the detail of this fabric.
That
Oh,
is
no.
fantastic.
Oh no. A weeping
my God.
angel and
Bollocks.
ooh.
I am.
These are
I just
phenomenal.
want their fabric.
This is why these cost $250. These are amazing.
Yeah.
Plus, like the corseting is really nice.
I wonder what kind of boning they use. It's not spiral.
Bendy.
But is it plastic or steel? Is the question.
No, it's probably plastic. It's too bendy to be steel.
Alright.
I like this one. Pop, kabam, pow.
I have a friend with an apron made out of that.
All the way onward.
All right, let's continue.
Where did y'all end up last night?
Last time we went over to the Bunny Hut.
All right, hold on. We went over to the Hilton.
Yeah.
Got stuck in the lobby partying.
Yeah.
Never made it all the way to the Bunny Hut.
Yeah, because we were like in the rave were right in the middle of the Hilton. We were like, this is fine.
And a normal little drag queen adopted me.
That's excellent.
And I found a very
Body glitter.
How was she?
Wild LED masks.
Thursday night of con, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. And some creepy guy was like, I'll walk you back to your room.
Pockets equals insta-buy.
So I was like, nope, I'm
You know
I'm walking all the way to the Westin.
Yep.
And then she wandered off, but I made security not let him out with her.
Nice. Well done.
But her roommate did message me to tell me, because she didn't have her phone, but found her roommate on Instagram for me.
Instagram, bringing people
While
together.
blacking out.
Well, you
so
know
I'm
what?
like, this is what's going on with your roommate.
That's straight up 2019 skills right there. Being able to like pull up your Instagram while you're blackout drunk.
Blackout drunk, yeah. Like, I'm like, you were literally passed out in the middle of your combo.
So these 11 by 17 prints are sort of what I'm talking about. These are really nice.
Oh.
These are really, really cool.
The snap.
There's a snap?
There was one. I saw it earlier.
Very cool.
I think it's in here.
Ooh, and you can do like 20 by 30 also. Very cool. That's cute.
There is one.
Oh, that's
Tony
cool.
Stark doing the snap.
Available in 20 by 30 also.
Saw it
That's nice.
earlier. Okay, thank you. It must have been a different booth. There was one that I saw. I think it's on the back side of these.
Okay.
That I saw that I was like, John would love
If people don't take any care of each other here at this con, like it revolves into anarchy so bad.
Oh yeah, no.
There's not enough volunteer
There-
workers. There's not enough people actually working, getting paid.
Well, and there's so many people that are just walking around doing like
Phone cases, y'all.
costume repair and
Awesome mix, so good.
John has found some. We're not tens, we're X's.
Oh. No,
I think they're on that side.
10 is X. X is 10.
Oh.
I believe that to be true. I could be wrong.
Yes, I believe that's correct.
These are really nice.
There's people passing out fans so that nobody overheats.
Yeah.
There are people doing costume repair for free.
I have to say, that was probably...
What section do they put you in if you belong to?
Those Amber Harris pop.
Oh, here's the lightsaber. These are ultra sabers.
Yes.
So this is like...
This is something you need.
She really wants to go on a lightsaber. If you've never seen these are incredibly well crafted. Metal crafting with
combat ready
for like lightsabers. And like
they-
all the hills are made completely differently. They have different styles of hills. They're very, very nice.
I love that
here's
one.
The current.
I have the Dark Apprentice, I think is the handle I have.
That I like because it's curved.
Which one? Yeah.
Scorpion is like the super bad A, like dark side Sith guy. The Monarch is the OG, like that's what Obi-Wan was carrying around.
I like Dark Shock. That's
Dark
a good
Shock?
one.
Okay. Oh yeah, that looks like
I like the black lightsabers.
Of course you like the black lightsabers.
They just have more detailing to me.
No, you're great.
The silver ones just don't have the same presence.
Archon version 3.1 is the like Luke Skywalker, because that's what the character sculpt was.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, and then go to the main ballrooms. Makes sense. Your hand experience on stage. Very, very cool. Yeah, I'm always
pop
afraid
figures.
to like volunteer during time.
We're gonna ask.
Like what I do for a living.
And we're gonna see.
And just like abuse me.
And I'm pretty sure they're gonna tell me the same thing. But I'm gonna
Yeah, I
try.
used to go to the con suite. Very, very different thing. The myth that was con suite, exactly.
Never trust con suite.
Does Joe Campbell even like go to con anymore?
Yeah, he's
Let's see.
Track.
Oh, very cool, very cool. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's where he lives.
Track Track's a ton of fun. I just, I can't like devote myself to the track.
Yeah, no. And most everyone I know
Captain Marvel.
Yeah, exactly.
Or just...
I'm gonna have to ask. This is gonna be another one I'm gonna have to ask.
Never ever volunteer at all. Seriously?
Oh, I see something that I need to get for John. I wonder if they have bags. Because he has one of the other ones. Okay, so what I haven't mentioned yet is that John is a giant Ghostbusters fan. I mean, like, favorite movie of all time, and that Peter Venkman. We have the other one. I can't remember which Ghostbuster it is, but we have the Ecto 6 or We have the car. I'm not as big of a fan as he is. He's just ridiculously.
All right.
I think all of these are 40.
I know that there's ATMs in front of the room.
That is a TARDIS covered in roses. I kind of like that. I'm going to see if they've got the same Harris. And if not, I may be getting that one. Got Aladdin, Stranger Things. See, this is why you always do the convention a few times, or do the dealer's room a few times. You always miss things. Okay. Big Bang Theory, Harry Potter. I don't see any Buffy. I don't even see Faith. A Hocus Pocus. And then, let's see what other ones we got over here. Crimes of Grindelwald.
Yes.
Ron Weasley on the chess set.
Halloween.
If I was a bigger Harry Potter fan, that would be really impressive.
Yeah, we should have him. We should have him in there. He may just be mixed in.
Stay up there.
Oh, I'm staying. She's told me to.
Out.
I'm getting away.
I have to threaten him so he doesn't see what I'm doing. I still don't see any Buffy.
If I don't have him out right now, I still got 25 boxes on the truck at Pop. I haven't been able to get everything out. So I'm kind of stuck right now on just bringing in as.
So we're going to ask.
Yeah. So over the next couple of days, I will be bringing more stuff.
Bob Ross. At 11.
Yeah, that was 12. So, 32. Oh, I'm sorry. Where did you go?
Still not seeing him.
Oh, we need to get some more.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
I already have
a big box of them.
Never too early.
I was hoping my husband would be here sooner with apple juice.
Centurion
Not organized.
I am a Doctor Who fan.
Large bottle.
So we're going to ask. We're going to see. And I doubt he has it, but I'm going to ask. Okay, hold on.
Actually, that's where
Sir,
we're going next thing.
Yes.
if I asked if you had a specific top, would you have any idea?
Good possibility.
I'm looking for a Xander Harris from Buffy. I've been told he's Xander Harris from Buffy.
Yeah, I have a Xander.
Oh, it's full. That is a full class. I'm going to live stream.
Yeah.
Live comment. No, not at all.
We've got a regular version. No, we don't. We got some Buffy figures. We just don't have them out. But I don't think I have a regular version of it.
I will take this one.
Okay.
And then, how much is the Dr. Peter Venkman with Firehouse? I will take that one too.
Those 3 rows.
And do you have a giant bag?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because it is a present for the man who is very loud right there. And I would like him not to know what I'm going through. This he can know about because I've been hunting for that one. I have my Xander Harris.
Yeah.
Yes, please. See, this is how you have to buy presents for your husband. You have to just put him in a corner and say, be very loud. And that is a giant Jack. Ah, something like my photo. And I have 2 viewers. Hello, first viewer and second viewer. Say hi, and I'll say hi to your name with your names. I am.
I can't do plastic. That's the only thing.
Okay, can you hold that for 2 seconds and let me hit an ATM?
I sure
I
can.
will be right back.
We sure can.
Okay, hold on. John, you have to watch this right here for a minute. I have to go hit an ATM.
Why?
Nothing?
Oh, no.
Okay.
How much do I need to get out? 70?
Does he have any other methods?
He can't do a card. It's like cash only.
Oh, it's cash only.
Yeah. So I'm going to go hit an ATM and be right back.
Okay.
Do you want to dual wield?
I mean, I can. I actually probably, yeah.
You want to wield?
Sure.
Oh man, guest stream by Danny.
I'm giving you over to Danny. Be nice to her.
Fantastic. She is buying me a present. I'm very scared.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold this.
If you ever met my wife, you know that's terrifying. If she's buying me something.
Which ear is
This one goes in this ear.
The end of the world.
Give me this.
Watch me be really uncoordinated.
Just to be really clear, my phone's at 20% battery. I'm gonna go till it dies. I'm gonna run this mother into the ground.
John.
But
You have a battery.
I know, but I don't want to like charge and hold it at the same time. I don't have long
Anyway,
for that.
hi everybody. I can't hear anybody.
You're not gonna hear anyone. It's, the way to know if someone's talking is they'll chat right here. Like.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, I got a portable charger, but
anyway,
I just don't want to stream with it on.
Yeah.
It seems like it'll be.
We're doing things. How do I turn this on as much as I want you to stare at me?
We're trying to
and my
stay out of
beautiful
the line of people.
I'm trying to get you that way. Okay. Sorry, this is not my my stream.
This is fantastic. Danny with the guest stream over Twitch.tv/Alexis Meikle. Oh, and I'm gonna drop everything. I'm so good at things.
Misguided mind bullets on Instagram. In theory, I think there's no. What is that word? I think there is no underscores in that, but I'll have to find out later because I don't remember. And we're gonna look at Pops because that seems like a fun idea. I guess you've been looking at Pops, huh? This is a wall of Pops. Ooh. I see over there. Can I? No, I can't zoom in. But there's Peter Venkman with the house, which is pretty cool. Let's go look at clothes. That seems pretty awesome.
Thank you for grabbing that. It's a little crowded over there. I got this.
Okay, good. John's got the purse.
I'm holding the purse.
And see, there's some moving towards the comic world, maybe. Oh, I like this.
Eastern is probably what I'll be on. I think you're 1 hour ahead. That's a bright ass sun right there.
You don't want to look at the door.
7 or 8.
I'm not great at this, sorry. But I need one of these selfie sticks she's got going on here. Some books. Edgar Rice Burroughs. Tarzan. It's very good. Highly recommend reading Tarzan or consuming Tarzan media. Can be problematic, but you know, it's good. Let's see, what else are we doing over here? Pokemon stuff. You hear a baby crying.
Very upset right now.
Its mother is Bellatrix Lestrange. I'd be very sad too. No, that hurts. Where did he go? I should follow him. I told people I was a friend, not a sister. I'm very offended. Anyway, not seeing a whole lot of cosplayers roaming around. So if you're watching this later, comment with what kind of things you wish you saw at conventions.
Those bots, they're like the metal.
Yeah, tell us what you want to see at conventions and what kind of costumes and what kind of environment. I mean, like, things have changed so much since, you know, I was coming to DragonCon as a kid, and it's very different.
Oh, this is really great. For all you people that love OSHA, these are conscientious objectors. about places that have ammo crates and explosive barrels.
Oh.
Or they build them. They're the local 406 that builds ammo crates and explosive barrels. Sorry, Susan.
One of them's name is Racket Ralph.
Racket Ralph, that's so good.
Yeah.
So they're on strike. Ammo crates, you say? I do say.
It's really hard to
Except they're like video game ammo crates, so they explode randomly.
It's not randomly. It's just, you know, thematically appropriate. Ooh, I like these lunch boxes.
Oh, those lunch boxes are really cool. Friday the 13th.
Beetlejuice.
I want to see that on Broadway, but I also don't want to see that on Broadway.
Fair point.
We're going to New York in 4 weeks, 5 weeks.
I'm back. Hold on.
Oh, I'm okay.
You're
I
still.
have to finish my transaction.
Her secret mission.
Apparently, John Summers tweeted for the first time in a while.
Oh.
That's interesting. That's an interesting thing to say to me.
Inception.
Here it is. This is the stream now. We are streaming the stream.
Anyway, yeah, you never tweet.
Yeah, I know. I was doing this whole thing where I was listening through the top 500 albums all the time, and like I realized that I was just doing like mini reviews, like Rolling Stone mini reviews. It was just, I don't know, that wasn't what I wanted it to be. So.
Thank you.
We've gotten a thing.
Successful. Okay, first.
Okay, all right. Here's the thing. Here's
Okay.
what's happening.
Let's go find a quiet
Okay.
space.
There's a table.
Okay, I'm gonna pull these.
Yeah, sorry, you need these. I forgot I was wearing them.
Aren't they comfy?
They are.
Nice.
Okay, I'm back. We're gonna go find a quiet spot. And you'll see a world of true imagination. I have no idea what he's saying, but.
OSHA violation?
OSHA violation, yes.
Oh,
Copyright violation?
Yeah.
we're gonna give John his present
Copyright
now.
strikes.
Because
All
I found it.
I'm gonna open this present and
Hold
I'm
on.
gonna sign off for a little bit. But
Hold on.
I'll send you
First.
send texts and stuff. Oh, we found
I have
Xander!
an eye patch Xander.
This is phenomenal. So
I'm gonna collect all the Xanders.
we have a very fitting obsession with the name Xander, and this is the pop figure for him. He has the eye patch too. He's so cool.
Okay, yes.
It's Nick Fury
So
Xander.
this one is mine. Nick Fury Xander is
Yeah, that's
mine.
for her. Let's be real.
Okay, Danny, take that from him.
Okay, just hold it there. Perfect.
And
I'm a tripod.
Danny's a giant.
She's cosplaying as a tripod. All right, and this is a big one. Oh, no way!
Hilariously, while I was...
This is phenomenal. Dr. Peter Venkman with Firehouse, and he's got Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in his hair.
Hilariously, while I was walking around that booth holding your phone, I was like, "Oh, cool! I see Peter Venkman with Firehouse."
So I
was
actually saw
thinking
this
about your playset.
Yes, I used to have it, the full Firehouse playset. So here's a fun story. On our site, Movie Details, this morning, I saw someone posted in Ghostbusters at the climactic scene of Ghostbusters 1, when they're all covered in Stay Puft Marshmallow goo. Venkman hugs what's her name, Sigourney Weaver's character, and they hug. When they did the spots where it actually hit them, his is a yarmulke and hers is a veil. So they had traditional Jewish wedding garb from the explosion. Like if you watch it, it's really, really obvious at the scene where they hug, but it's just like such a crazy little movie detail. Yeah. I think that there's something.
Well, we're coming out of the elevator right here.
They just did it so that they could cover Bill Murray's bald spot. But you know what? I like it anyways. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for spending some
All
time
right,
with me.
so we're gonna cut off.
If you know my personal Facebook, check my personal
He's letting
Facebook.
go.
If you know my personal Twitter, check my personal Twitter. If you don't have either of those,
Wanna say bye?
Twitter.com/John Meeple, JONMEETL.
She's still watching John.
Twitch.tv/John Meeple
sorry.
as well.
Want to say bye?
Bye.
Say bye, Danny.
Bye, Danny.
There it is. Thanks for watching. We'll